Yo, for Akwantufuo Radio so na yaba so yi. And efiada February 2nd. The second day of the second month of the year. Nti sene uti Akwantufuo Radio said the uti na yɛde nkyɛ kɛseɛ ɛna ɛma wɔ. Ai Sunday about Monday, Tuesday efiada. Na du fiada na free ya wada kra na 9 na adwene ya kosi efiada no. De bia mbisa se na ɛdeɛ na o efiada mu ana nkofo ani agisa no. Start of the weekend. We call that so fun Hams Day. It's a midweek no. Ti ya minim de ntia efiada no ana nkofo ani agisa. Na ya na won so ada mutifi so pedwuma ye pedwuma ye ade eja yenye dwuma ye bonya mesubo ene obopa kra no ma me kra ye hu kra na ye hwenyon sekraman no na eja wo so no pans wa certificate na diploma emu BSc ni master's degree ni PhD nyina waji ni nyina so ebia no nya dwuma nye eti se de wotifi a se meye se menye dwuma pa meye dwuma kra akosi Saturday obosi ne ye kenkensem then so yenye adwuma ni wia na fidi ye pentem se efiada nemra so we public sector adwuma private dey wotumi ye adwuma Saturday and Sunday nyina ngofo ye public sector adwuma na meka I was many me pentem me fiada ba na makofie enti na de enti na basa ebi se they said the be ma na neji oba ho no o se oba we menya na me kokro no megege ne so me can this program me better form me share TV kra mejai ofra me meba me jump wall to say dem me long jumper no so onya oba no so ware ni wi mira dey me na wadani krama obupu ti sa na nipa subanity subanity enti na se wa Friday do na se wo pentem no kai se ne nka na uni adwuma wuka se ka wunya adwuma obeyi adwuma ma ahwe ko no watchman kra beda adwuma mu nti afi dentina enemre yi de esese de mama bibia asesan nti ene nkofo Friday mo ni gi ho no ene kra na wi asikra no wa wo se wo pentem asa be fini so wo be fini so afi de na dai wo sa pese wo sa be adwuma ebi se wo nkofo mienu bia mo hye fie wo ma bi ne miensa ne nan bi amofi wo konso choka ama wa fon se de keke ka bobo kan no wo be ye fon ay ketekete nti wo pentem se de nka ne ye wo school especially wo body school pese ye makwan ye nyama kwan na wo simbesem sa dai besem sa ku school mu back nti nipa no be wi od be fe bia no ye benya eho asem aka man cannot be certified because you want so no yeah enti ye want so no bebre ema ewiase enti ene boja ye Friday no ye ba ebi nso beba nkofo so tie enti ye edin chairman ema chairman Papa Smalley se okoso control normal okonso onkoye se makase se de he has every right, he has earned the right not to be here in presence wa ye dwuma no eto de be kra na to say president kra to me ko leave o say bia me ba UK America president wa ye dwuma na o say me ko Camp David na makobo ho dwa na matuma yourself appraisal and assessment to be ba no the bon vigor pa na ede or dey ba nti obon so oba na so tia wo say yes this is the new ideas and eba it aya yentanko vacation na vacation as me ken na aboche for especially ye Ghana for Africa for no say ubusan say when was the last vacation it's mean I mean say vacation your vacation days go then so ya no mo Ghana eja edwuma ne kra na we na edai na wo kase wo jai obonu so de kai kra ne de wo be ma na yi kra se de bi wo be on vacation ti said you can or see any adwene pese or da paso. Tienye ye Ghana for ye wabuchi ye pese de bia ye dwuma saa samre Friday wo de se wankasa wo time zone bia wo bia no so hu wo sorry ye WhatsApp so all the green messages in your eye obekan obia de ne dia ba ti wonya je wo kakitwa na wonya je kura no why you carry forward wodi atwam no so you obia de ma no to hia nkate boga de o hia ayi jollof do hia wache do hia kwenkwen do hia epitri do hia can say oblayo do hia koko sakora do open kate aka ho edwuma no so that's here enti me ma ye enti me nko vacation said ye enka ye pe no because we ya na abeje ene da krampa oboso edwuma mo kra na yate ne pampan ye nwanum Ghana for ye da mo muni ho aye ni ho muni ho aye wo enti ye nyina obi a contribution ni bi mo Ghana so mo so mo bɔ mmɔden mo bɔ adwuma mo hwe akire ma ye ene ye nso so ha no so no ye say de ye de abeka ho sɛ wote abɔkyerɛ na woyɛ Ghana ni ka ho sɛ sika ye de kɔ sɛ wo de fa Western Union sɛ Eastern Union Northern Union sɛ Southern Union Northwest Union sɛ MoneyGram sɛ Money Kilogram sɛ Vigo sɛ Tigo ne nyinaa no Ghana ban sɛ ye keka ne nyinaa bɔ ma afi bia no on the average no yetimi the best 4 billion ɛna yetimi de kɔ Ghana ekoye adwuma $4 billion minka Zimbabwe dollars US dollars na meka ho asem enti afi bia no 4 billion a de kɔ Ghana sika ma 48 billion Ghana cedis 48 billion Ghana cedis sasika so about 5% of Ghana total GDP no of about 80 billion cedis no ye de ne kɔ ho a so adwuma sasika we santima kɔ Ghana ebe ha adwin ye papa ede demonstrations in the ene nka ebe chen ka owo be sefie bi ebe da bonten busuan so tembetete on sika ye de kɔ no ye ade pa beside all this capital sika cash ye de kɔ ayete commission no so no on se yenso so nyame adom ebi nso sisi da bebre ya omukro mu ndemu da abochefo bebre bi esi dan baako mienu miensa esi ne dan pa no ndemu be se more than 6 months da yanum gum brother ye yine ye tuma free fie mama ni ton fie kakra oh sir sister sir okay ne betrem na na wako ha dan 1 year 2 years na wadane bosom e wo fie ho wanga so dan room kra na wayi kra sa eja ho na eja wo be ye wo normal no kra wo be kokra na wakonka ho dana kankra wo de padlock to be kokra na wo bibie na eja wo de bia mahan ebi nsusu edi ne kure yo ka so mfa panen to na ha no bete ntenyo mu nyina ebi nsu di ne kure papa wo be kokra because na me fie ni enie wotum say yes yes ni correct pa bibia da ni bibia task da bibia plugs da kama say the open na nti ebi ye adwanhwefo pa na ebi nso ye mponche papa adwanhwefo a omo so ntimi enhwe enoma manike omo de mo ayese ebi nso ayese mponche omo kekeka no nwura say no na ebi nso endwan a omo de omo da ku enti abochirim de yinsem pi se de ye papa onye biko Albert Krenzel AB Krenzel oto no nyum say mami ndwini mi wo mami abnei mami ndwini mi wo mami esika pay se mi hwe ma brabo mo anhwe mi yeri amewu efise busua padia se na buchire sika ebusua padia se na ebusua chiriko Canada oya enimia Finland oya enimia na senyi nechi no ofie ni fie masisa sika bebre de mami nkofo se won fasi da mami ona dache menye bebi dimiti ato mekoya sase kraba mi o impapa dan kra yensi bi mami enti mu mami ndwini mi wo kwabra agreement German for adehye eye adeto na dunkra dehye no ne nyumpa ope no enti aboche musem de enoma pi eno nso na eye can say Pa Thomas Thomas Frimpong, one of the pioneers of Burger High Life no also eto no nyum say I can say yeah Akwantufuo Sam yen kanidionim wanko bia usin yanko nenso yebeye ni denio mininemu obradi medo chire mininemu uhwe bebi a Ghana for fire omuba bochire a obekasa nyame yodo sama mikase ebia fa Ghana akobo kina Mali Niger onemu saa so obekopie Libya se obedu Libya no se rebels for anche no yetimichi bi mu ne yi omo yemu na vital organs nyina ya kidney mienu obesori na ya pa oyem na aka baako ya de koma ozikedi bia owo across the Mediterranean Sea no se onfa enye na ade osika nso wanya bi boat nso ekọ Italy nso a boat na bi efe nipa be se 500 obese nipa be 1500 ekọ na ayedai na Daniel Butu ama adehema ayedai ato nso no mu enti ensem bebre enti Ghana foi ai moa ebi mo ha moa na mo sponsor ye ede mo nwanum ba abochiri ebi wan so a no contract asem bia ono a ne ba na de etia na munya eho abotre na mo bom paye maye se ebeye yi na de bia de enti e ba Akwantufuo Radio na ye kasa bebre ne se e kan wa kan ye yo enwa yisua ye the part is part of the whole enti e ka part ne be bia na whole no so ayede affected ai sanity senka ya ye wa bochiri dia nko bika se ebia nka ya busua no ka ye nuclear family wo yire na o manko ade ne nka ye dago ene wutwa rent wie na ye a eka $50 kra na ene obitima kwa shopping wodi adwane be adwane kra ne abochiri kra adwane kra wodi di kra no wadi ha so that say wodi e woni ha e wo no be bu ai ye di kama adwane dia enye abochiri ni problem ene eno me bi ho ba mu anti o muamuti wo hwe Ghana sisi a dan deficit kwa 2 million dan yesi ne o sisi ye more than 2 million dan ya say sika ho and dan ya wo Ghana muntimi han bi muntimi sibi na muntimi ntobi most of the Ghanaians Ghana 30.8 million no less than 2% no because was meet my had dying they be a dying ye higher ebusuafo ne agigiska wo fa sibi wunwe bi opapa bi wo fa bi ye tunu de nene ase busu nyina ka bom ne agi be 10,000 8,000 7,000 depending on location e dan kwase 1 bedroom 2 bedrooms are hosem enso hu nti e kan wa na kan ye enu tene e ba ne ye kan otumu se ye kra ya bochirin ye ka Ghana sam kra ti sasa de ebi juza mo de mo abochirin na mo nim de ekoso Ghana ye nim de ekoso Ghana na wo fra Ghana se wo fra WhatsApp na ye ya se de bi ekobwa enye de bi na eko o madum no ade data data no so ewe o MTN so eyo mo nyadoa ene Glo ne de okeka ka ho no can say other one na sisi cry ye tono tigo mu nkofo no omo ye munyadoa babo chire de utwa na utwa so that say say simple mobile say AT&T say whatever Verizon na de utwa na utwa ukwa bondi so benya hotspot bia obetima use internet ni bi na woko baby internet nye problem wa ye abochire hanom ti yebetime si so 24 hours enti ye kasa enye se bi ni adwuma yo adwuma de ye pa work and happiness wa bochire so that say with all the stress and depression at least adwuma de pe bi de obenya pe bi de obenya adwuma de bi advertise ope kra na no kra obuafu wa wo adwuma kra de sa afro so that say ba won se Ghana no so hu wo fa se na sponsor na ko university so that certificate what that so bo abai nyina adwuma fo nyina no eye be 600,000 so that 600,000 abai adwuma wo Ghana nyina o ye adwuma na 600,000 o mo nya adwuma ye be 600,000 some men ka say University of Ghana kra no every year be produce graduates be 40,000 na kenu so man be 30,000 UCC be 25,000 UDS ne de keka be 10,000 5,000 o de keka nyina bom enti afene bedru no wo behu say wo na ewie school omo pe adwuma no omo dozo sin adwuma ye available ena adwuma no so beda ho so a se de woni mo no de obe advertise adwuma say yemfa mba graphic mu kra no non kra no wodi nka ye de wodi ka advertiser ne wo fa se bi se be hye ho We did the middle to abɔntene deɛ ɛyɛ mere formality. Mere formality. So that's here. And one koyu na so your bands so na one hwe nso a na HR nso no wodi n'ani abesi so sɛ one man enye kedua adwuma no mfa ma wo. Ti ma bebre enye adwuma a sɛ so enoma ma famu a mo nye tsa adwuma no a mo da so bre no enye agro. Ene kra de member nso bi bre. Emma bi wo nso mo de mo ne esi young men na agya mo wi school nso nso so wanyanya do a me mo adwuma. Enti ana nkofo asem ehye mutrim oba warefo pa de ye na adwuma mu ntimi nkache ne kunu na ehye no ho be ma pa so wa ware ye ntimi nkache na yire de ye na adwuma mu pa enya agro after work hours no enti wiase we no se nyame anya omo anka ho a onipa de bebeko bebia nko obeye no ma wanka so bukese me pa mini ena ma yesa de no enti samuti Akwantufuo Radio ye futu ene de ma nyina se ye hwefie enye de bia na so ma biso ani betra ofie se wadamfo bi kra na obi kra na ebia agya e ka asem be kra na onye wo mogya no ene obetuma kan denden na emu mekoye mogya sa na afi na ye kofa wo fa aba abuso pen betremu ne nso na ye reshe o blood se de kikabo e kai no de bi ma dan tontom ne ye share blood o de bia na wo mogya so ate enso one pino plus one mogya do sa so ya no mogya na intimi equalize enti ye nhwe ne ntutu ye noma ye hwe ne tutu ye noma ye a obehu se ampa bibia ye bia no so abochi tra no so hu se de sit echo 31st year na nkofo resolution sisi o second month ni wo mu no woni betie na ye do June sisi ye wo winter March na ekoye April now say ye spring na fide ensu etutaka krabi na fide na enobae na fifi obehu flowers bebre nhwire no na ni nyina sisi mu nyina mu twa wasase na se omeyi omuti samra meka se won trees no enwa ni nyina omoda ne sakora edua ba leaves ba kokra ni so o ma shade ni nyina ebedo spring obuse na bad kakra obuse flower eyi ni wo ma wo se wodu sama na ewie masa ye hyehye na ya royal hu nyina se bodamfo edwuma ye na abokyira no ye be royal hu nyina emai be royal mu hu nyina ememe so bedwa mo shirt nyina na ye na mu obi abodam na ye nenam ho sama so ban so obese nemu obese na yasa du autumn na for na insu sha se to de ne na trees no leaves nso as asate ni asaka winter so dun so wash watade be 4-5-6 what than it bodam ni cause Ghana no wa wash atade 5-6 ye because so bodam ni na one so wadwa ho nyina so bodam ni ti adwuma 4 seasons no emu mienu ye bodam seasons winter any can say summer time no bodam season summer time wa ho nyina cause o shewodo na bi so o basha me bikini ni 3-piece suit ko beach no wa ho nyina onfa ho blazer kwa se bi kwa bi mobi mema no so say kojo to drew winter so wa sha atade what the ubehwe pa se Ghana ni odi hye pa gina bus stop awoni awotimi do wan hwe kra na wanya gloves papa ben sha wan hwe wo fingers go anya dwuma bi edisi kotwa free wonom ene fa no frostbite no asetre mo ya me na hinu wase emo ya nso mekoni we akwaso for more than 60 years emra Ghana for sha say ye kwa bochire the days of Kwame Nkrumah time sa na ewo ho sa generations upon generations when will it all end me dem akasa bochire die ne papa mu say ka wo ba ya bia 2-3 weeks bi sa na nanka na tie no mo taza no me civil servants wo ba besra ne wo fa bi ni nwa bi a pabam na okọ Ghana na ye shada an komasi for do mo ti shada as Ghana na dresse abochire he hwe me wodop no me gunkra eva o de ko he unya bebi anfa nko winter ya me wo mu na me si me ko share yi me ko je t-shirt menye pneumonia so that's here o ko Ghana so na unya no man so no wo so afọ na bomba de kwaje me ntuma ko cake ko asafo obi pomatade ma me kwaje obeba so ntimi nhye Inti Ghana ne Nyankopɔn abɔ ma Ghana for say yentena. So that's ye. Inti se ba ne ye ka ye paniye ye pese Ghana no ye ne timi kwotena honom. O ba ye won we kwan kama. O hu tree se wa around no. Inso no so ye ko ojen. Inti ye ba anya se bia ye pekasa o. Ye pese ye leaders no etimi ya de se de omuso ba school ha o ma hu se no ma fa o ma nwu a mo home from apa na o mo se so mo da bi die so no sa na pese ye we edwuma enye edwuma bia den so mo isu kam sin dia enye edwuma bi den enti adet na ma edwuma na den so that's it enti wo de also na wo sa buche ye de se da ya Nyankopɔn oni pedwan wo ye ko bibini a wo de ne awia me na meka kire wo awia Native Americans, Red Indians, and I say, from Native Americans, more American. Almost an Yakobo bomb, omnium seasons and a one to Okun, Nentribia, not the woman or the any coat. Come, go near Biasm, but Bibini Ubetuma. Now, who so said, I was a big crowd, yes, and yet, or yet, say, or young, because I avoid them, on to me, I avoid them, it's an member. The code that Kiddy and Yakopo Ball say, would the near na wunkra wona wunhui hwe emrofo no kra no edu samat owro no nyina adenti a mepese metane me ho te mepese me ye miskala ne yese tuntum kakra ne niji African way of living no yenso so de wia kama enti de bia Yakopon so say yete wiem so ma bibia fe ne melanin wo widie ni say ewia no eno be bia wo me yefen ultraviolet rays na ko widie ma wunya skin cancer won bibini ahin na wo so wonya skin cancer enso emofo de bia na me ka say bi kwa nya skin cancer so that's it enti ye o mani ya ye nyere ntimi ko parliament ye nyere ntimi ko executive ye nyere ntimi ko jubilee house but na ni chese say ni kwa say come say omunye oye ade etna oh ena na Nyakobo ka kire king say king if you do the right thing na nka wonyinya woni mo nemo me bokoko ansan wodi bone e bo opunum kokko hweye nemo bone news nemo di bone so that's ye enti enoma ye ken nyina no se wo ma party bedi ukan a wo beko Ghana na obi akoyi operation a aboche otran ya one hospital da no ubewu ka wutuna abochira wanya accident da ekwan ye no kra ekwan kra wunya accident kra bia triple A ana say ye beto yi no Ghana no nya bisa ka ba ko say ya anadwo bi wo Akran Kumasi kwan so a akonfo ba bebu tu okun MP bia wo police wo Ghana nyina ye be 40,000 MP 275 obia wo police back nti tifri mu 275 police from akasai the almost police station nti wo fra kwan na be che anso no maba enu nti na yini abrin say yentimi ntutu no ma say yentimi ndwuna obi adwene dada o America wo fra na police ni ba na ambulance ba na fire service de chiri yebetima yesa system ni nyina obi eno wati America se wa fra ambulance say mabanso to petrol gumu ebi nsikra isida enya omwa enso Ghana no so ambulance in hospital wo ties ambulance na hospital the answer na you do for ambulance you be do hospital kwa na yare baby kwa ya check obi and no say doctor nefa o vital when vital dada ya check obi wi oxygen so ambulance ni o yes yes ko to petrol ekfa gum yendi kan hwe wo ko do hospital so I say no bear syndrome no bear syndrome that say empakra ni ho okay fine enye mpanko nipa da so wheelchair so ebi kwa nsu no akonya kra plastic chairs kwa de yemfa nyenya plastic chairs kwa traso na eja wo drips on the kra na say intravenous no enso na ekọ we dem kra no ka ye wo bejan baby kwa de hata enu so wonya plastic chairs kwa na watena so nti yade a wo de hospital no wo bedu wor kwa na wa multiply no by 2 asa kwa na wo be fi ebi ko hospital de bia wo be fi no asa de yare fo frasa aba edwuma ne nye edwuma yeden as a minister of health as a Ghana health service edwuma ne nye den edwuma ne kenye den so that's here wodi nyansa tun ne ye no ma de obehu ye no ye bisa ha obi ha ye template ne wodi hwe so na ehu se de esi ye no ma eno ano no enti me nuanom ni nyina ye kɔ nyina eba beda ye so won school fees wotwa oma de na wotwa nkofon so de wotwa ofase de na wotwa wona fofon so de aho kiraba ka yen kwa de nkeye de keye abochefo de ni po be but yenye nkwan so na yeti wiase ye frɛ busua mu na aba ntin ba ebusuafo no ye a oh ye ho beto ye Ghana opeso ko betimi akọ so that's here enti yemfa we enye kabonti ye bibia ye fa calculation ento ho na mo am so mo Ghana no mo hu se ye nso so no ye bo adwuma nti kakra de bebra mo no so no ma menye se de bia bi wo honom because yenye video call ni na se video call na maselese sa yenye de to so ai me wo fa kwako bedu ado sebi kwase apeni o zo ti abuchire ye ni ye filie aha o be kan yanka wo hu de wo nkofo adwunu ne ye mane ye to mane ya ka bi kra nka bia nka yen kwa so ate eye se yentimi nyankopon ama ability ye timiti ensame nkofo ka wa omadwunu mu edi datam kwa ne die yo obesene nama on that was name ma nama ba ko mese rather that man not divine I promise you the A6 and 9 enya hwe wate mumunti ne ewo ha ye be ye adwuma no monkoso a ede ya kontuhwan ya ne chiri na ye de ebeko enti ye de ye obi no a ye tamu na menyinsem so mutan ye na mum no mum ye nyina the Ghanaian outside and inside ye nyina ye Ghanaian try in zone and you don't become a different human being. You are still a Ghanaian. So that's here. You are still a national of Ghana. Citizens when they say American citizen, one British citizen, there, you know why you are a British citizen. Well, full money they can Ghana. Now the Oscar so African American, the crisis or person Ghana. Now you Ghana, be been to a British citizen, and then who would opa kotu bobo obi yebeka se Ghanaian born American. Yen kaso ya American you. You be use adjective, you be describe the kind of American you say, I call you say young one or Ghanaian born American, German born Ghanaian. Oh, yeah, becan yeah. Oh, inti I am about Mumma Ghana first in any juma parties in the eh, or one and the omoye. Wo call headquarters or wo din enka a year registered the card bearers won't come home and so obe kasa defend the parties. Obia on ideology. Obia on ideology. Obit Mako Afghanistan. What at the end to women say Obin so on so or doing the same thing. But at the end of the day, how can you run a party without the country? Say Jeto country no more or party some no be fine. So say Mali ni Burkina any Niger almost so much more and yet military leaders nezo yati ho for ECOWAS no. And na you West Africa military ye friend equal ye pese nyina discan afide Mali so no de own free mu Burkina ni yes o me free nso so one say vision is ya be mu be there so there be on the see ECOWAS in the on na mum sika ye be di no ECOWAS ni de oka ho without the input of the people so that say be decide about enti no one hwe ye a na no esu ka kire Peter say Peter he hwe unso we abofa no na otimi ko bebi a opese ko o cha atade ye fra okra ma me a ja me na me ko o se ba se me bi beba a wo betene wonsa na onipa desi ni be hye watade na odo be ko bebi a ede wonko sa na wi asete nti mu yentutu no ma yie na obi anko fa atade me hye ye anka je tra hanom untimi ko bebi a your life belongs to you. Open eternal life and also open life bi akeke good enti so ye fie da eboja ye no ye betwa so ama CC in the bia no so ye bedi nkomo na eboja ne de se de onim no fire for fire fire for fire na ansa na be kono so no ye ntie nsem Ghana nsem kakra ewo ho na ye de efiri ho no so okọ Ghana sisi ano endra February 1st na ye emission emission levy no ekeke Ghana na de adwuma be ne se ye na yɛde aboa sɛ yɛbɛtumi de ayɛ eco-friendly technology ne green energy na improving environmental management na yɛtumi control general levels of air and water pollution. Mu sɛ sisi ano adeɛ yɛfrɛ no exhaust no ɛwɔ car no exhaust pipe yɛka no exhaust pipe saa drobɛn no a ɛbɔ car n'akyi no wohu sɛ gas no ɛfiri mu no ɛyɛ greenhouse gas, carbon monoxide. nti ɛba house no saa na pollute environment no ɛne wɔ nneɛma pii ho. nti wei yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a aban yɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi de control adverse health effects of environment pollution caused by carbon dioxide and monoxide in line with international conventions. nti yɛnyɛ sɛ sika yi a yɛbɛtumi de aboa na bi kora sɛ bi obi kora akɔ home ne nneɛma bi a ɔkɔ hospital a yɛbɛtumi yɛ da yi ɛde ahwɛ no na aban nso so nnua ne nneɛma a ɛkeka ho no nsuo no nyinaa nso no yɛbɛtumi de abɔ ɛho ban ɛwɔ nneɛma bi ho. na ɛno na ebi nso aka sɛ wei deɛ tax no deɛ ebi sɛ ɛyɛ nso na bi a wrong timing, ebi nso da bi ɛnyɛ cause cars a ɛwɔ Ghana no bebree savage cars a ebi anyinyi nti wo geo one geo sla no yɛma kɔ ama saa cars no yɛ dɛ ebi ba. ebi nso sɛ tax ne dɔɔso ɛwɔ Ghana your duplications the tax no koraa no yɛgye koraa na ɛdeɛ ne yɛde yɛ nti yɛno nso so no ama sɛ ne hot topic ɛwɔ Ghana a ɛno na ɛhyɛ ase. nti sɛ wei mu a sɛ wonni saa deɛ yi a ɛnya deɛ wobɛtwa bi nti baka sɛ tax no wowɔ ne income a wotwa tax anaasɛ wo a woyɛ biribi a badwen sɛ woyɛ biribi no wɔbɛtumi a woyi so biribi no wɔbɛtumi agye ho tax. nti saa emission tax levy na tax ɛnyɛ obi adeɛ wɔn na ɛyɛ ɔmo deɛ ɛnhwɛ yi. sɛ wowɔ motorbike, motorcycle ɛna tricycle abobo ya ne bia afi bia no betwa 75 cedis. sɛ wantwea na sɛ so call drivers and vehicle license authority sɛ call renew a license a yɛbɛbusa saa deɛ wei sɛ watwea ansa na yɛyɛ restriction na ma wo. nti ɛyɛ mmara a yɛapass on parliament. nti mo amotie no sɛ wowɔ motorcycle, Yamaha, whatever, Suzuki, tricycle abobo ya ne bia wobɛtwa 75 cedis a year. wowɔ car, bus ɛna ɛyɛ bus ne man sɛ trɔtrɔ ɛna yɛta friend bus ɛna coaches ne ɛyɛ STCs ɛnɔma no ɛno nso wobɛtwa sɛ ɛhwɛ na sɛ o carbon a wo produce no sɛ ne nyina wokɔyɛ emission test ne saa noma no ɛyɛ about 3000 a yɛfrɛ no cc a ɛno no nso no wobɛtwa ɛyɛ 150 cedis a year. sɛ wo nso deɛ no produce exhaust no carbon no nso monoxide produce more than 3000 na ɛno nso so no wobɛnya bɛɛ wobɛtwa 300 cedis. sɛ wo car no nso yɛ 18 wheeler saa cargo trucks ne articulated trucks nso a wo nso deɛ wobɛtwa 300 cedis. All persons who are required to pay the emission levy are to register and pay the levy on the Ghana.gov platform only. Under Section 4, Clause 4 of Act 1112, a person required to issue a road use certificate, that is the driver and vehicle license authority and other testing centers, shall demand evidence of payments of the levy before issuing a road use certificate. This mechanism said, "Oko the DVA say oko renew or driver license and no ma yebebusa receipt for so we tria saa dia make anya ti bomodia aban onya withdraw saa yi no enra na hya ase e bi say aban en withdraw Henry can say asabi ana you can say omo yi na wo kumase no Henry whatever ono nso abeka say time in here wrong or since an economic woes no hardship no so strong say nka eye ka omo de nka omebo ama ban etimi agye in the tax de ne nso no omo hwe say time no wrong ewo no be muntin ka aban and withdraw saa no as say aban betie no wontie dia me as an environmentalist ne de minim the health implication of sound media. Can make us a year emission tax on the service a year. Obi some say TV, yeah, make us a year, but what are you using the TV for? Ntiendra me submission or baby no me catch say emission test the year emission in living a year on the surface of it a year you might say the year no no
Prince
tax
hano mepe intremu send your church emission tax na emission test
emission levy and yes
levy
levy
levy for what
and na market be actually no
but mentiase because we can na mentiase because
yeah
America ha ye wono America ha ye wono ya ye use cars no emission test oko emission test na yakwa kwhwe se o car no esmoky a se esmoky a ye wo eyi bi a omo beto ntino wo ye test na wo tua na task aka be da so because America dey so ntu tua bibia task aka wo so but se bia car no ko emission car no commission mo ko ye test bia na smoker ewo kromu eno say no obi de eyi bi beto social media na articulate na wo hwe smoker efika ni mu baba abeka say bi eji ahye wo baby but ni mani bi wo ho a ye de din na toto so agigi ska wo Ghana ye mfa nyansa nto ho ntina maybe start say emission test ana say just say emission na mo pese o kasa omo wo ho no the word emission na mo pese omo de tax wo mo adi nkofo sika what that say maintenance bia maka no ho efa smoke ho e na me pe nchemu no
said the worker no say wo car so call emission test me boa
na Ghana emission test e fa na omo ye emission test Ghana emission test e bia
ye uko DBA la ye so uko jiwe ya ye hwe sa de ni nyina as to say na make say as to say omo ye na say omo de ye dwuma de ba e wo you say o so de ko enti ye fa ne say ende e wo sa na ye te enti eno wo ho but tax we de wa wo isu ka bia no wutua enti akoye say the moment wo ka out me registration and be also wutua
na road weight tax no so because Ghana car bia etua road weight ntino road weight cars no omo tua no esa the emission I mean it doesn't make sense mentine ma bia say because about we omo ye before
the ewo horo no ti
but what dey
anti na beka no nti obia eche na dwen obia eche na dwen ewo eno bebu nti wohwe a eye amine for obia ka ne de ebi nso ye redro ebi nso eye government begins taxing additional emissions levy on all motor vehicles. Government expects just $40 million a year. I have an idea to raise more taxes. We should be taxed for no cause he say and they say you too crown as exaggerating normal. Enti obia okọ social media said the okano obia chere na adwen e wo ho wokọ yahoo kra afa yahoo any BBC mu nyina mafa. A fuel emissions levy has taken effect in Ghana, sparking mixed reactions. The government now requires Ghanaians to pay an annual levy for the carbon emissions produced by their petrol or diesel powered vehicles. Several cities are opposing the charge, which they see as an added burden amid an ongoing economic crisis. But some leaders and environmental groups are endorsing, saying it will cut the country's emissions and help raise more revenue for the country. And you know, so the carbon emissions produced by their petrol. And we can if you say a duplication, you wada a you eventually additional revenue. Eventually say it is tied to the IMF because social IMF in a year revenue mobilization. Because it's kind of a sika until so to me. Until Nina so idea a banning so led by Ken Operator because I'm so one a yan idea some controls into who are pay a anything. One was idea we cried a bad amount and so say you meja to because my mom brother into me yes cano na masa a question no IMF so this ubit my was ain't no sense no money na ubekaya emra na ye pese ye bane anase ye pese ka ye you suspended some importation of a no maybe you more dear ne one be a by 2 months ago asem na IMF ka say mo kwhwe sa clause no ewom untimi ban this anoma because that day America for taxpayers ka obi farmer e Midwest ono beso to ne bra eba Ghana wozo mema ne farmer because then onso ni sika nso ka ho na ye de ama wo ons eno ano nti se okoye no maybe a woni obonsam koto damia wanhwe a obeto kwakwa bi kra ne nye kwakwa ha nti won pesa no mana and the mechanic there to so me can read no say mixed reaction na just say enya de enipa nyina na preso and enya de nso a enipa nyina empreso it will environmental list for no dia omo don preso so ye mfanye ebi mu nso ka say ah eye de na mmom no aban ntimi fasika no enye de esese ye aha because omo hwe some of the periods that tax ya agigi na omo hu sika no say ye de eye impuntojuma mse konkofo botom obi si hu de eyemra de utwa wo de wi ade omo be ye de ene we nti obia ne asama de oka anytime can just say emission 11 on the surface no good so mu use for ADFN green civics say be ye environmental ho normal na ye de ye infrastructure say bi say bibia any some environmental things be say solar panel ye ma be enkrasi for ne ade ye betumi sika na ye na no nso no yetuma ye tax force ye protect ye forest ne ye nsuo ni sa no ma no enti all comes back to the government e bin so say cost 90 because abanya ono je emission levy a o say ye de be ye sa no ma we nyina no ono anso no ma kwan ma enkofo so ye de galam say that's why the debate comes in enti obia ne de ahoka the obia be fa bia no you can argue your case and you'll be right enti sisia no it's up to abans obiti say me redro and me ndre say me man nyesa ha me redro and me nyesa me give say some else about energy levy sector eba sa say be say the kotwetwe ye ka bi wo nti wo hwa na electricity bill akoso kakra ana petrol ye akoso kakra enso still na da so ho ye di bi twantwe no maybe this say what the tax ban na so what the intended purpose because the idea that's emission 11 emission there is not related to say be the corrode draws and the kodi banchi whatever is related to environment you said the energy sector 11 no you do church your bills are aboama Ghana can yes adin kan ye aso glow for no one for no doom so ni kwade kebe more than na asame wanti eba ye fra wa won so betimi officially no obia be kire na dwen wo ho and nso free ho a said ye ka no public account committee when is a public account committee for no omo ye asori omo parliament omo ye checks and balance after say auditor general no ahwe kaatemu ne ehu say bia sike bia ye dem obia no odi su pepepe anase obi koto ade a ogi permission okoto ye anase obi koye epese okoto ade a okohu public procurement agency no na yamomo approval eno ne yakohwe mu a maami a oda Ghana I can say owo maami no rather owo Ghana National Blood Service maami oda no owo ayire Shelley Owusu Fori yeden ba ye ne ehu say we breach Public Procurement Act and any say nanka osenka oye competitive bidding ana says or restrictive bidding krana osenka okwaji permission free Public Procurement Act and knock almost mushum say ade na wo yen kreto asum enoma no person okra no yebetime nyankofo ometime akra no mana maye ana omani no mamba ya ometime maya quality nso ne boofo ba mami anya ne sa okoye ade friend restrictive tendering says o friend nipa ba ko mienu bi ebia yebese no jollof na obi tom sense obebo dero na akọ delis mne inu so wa o tom bia supply bia bra na yen hwe de obi quotation on beba ebi kwa se 20,000 30,000 ne ahwe nyina se 30,000 de ne kra ne se ne board nkra na quality but wanye ne sa ebi okofre nipa ba ko bi emien be bi kra na ebusu ni bi kra o tom no na odi sa contract na ma no NT Dr. Shelley Owusu was cited in the 2022 Auditor General's report of undertaking a single source or restricted tendering without prior approval by the Public Procurement Authority. And no na committee a omohwe sa a friend Public Account Committee the odano James Kluchi Abezi. And we say oman so ansan culture letter and comma PP and public e say omutimi entrance and now monjene ho no to legitimize the sole source adventure no. Ma me nso jitum sa ampa omanye sa. Enti eba sa no Public Accounts Committee say ma me no yen sa charge ne say e ka Ghana abo sa de no no. Also utria. Na de meni agye hu say enye se utria keke o de bia hu se tria na ye se tria no ano no na emum no yesa yedna koma Attorney General. He referred the CEO to the Attorney General's office for prosecution and the one who win the Juma. The only thing is a Public Account Committee, they don't have the power to prosecute. They only have the power to identify the wrongs. It's up to a Brantian or a Attorney General no say obe prosecute. So obey there and you're fine. Ebiana or more kasa munim the ecoso. Until mama meno. What years are restricted tender no. Until now there is up to the shepherd say or the Ojano Ebeko slaughterhouse. Mr. Afezi Bimun, the patient of almost all the agencies at the Ministry of Health for undertaking sole sources. Also, say who call Ministry of Health in the National Blood Service account, Ghana Health Service account. So mukoto bibi kra pense kra na the omo ya sole sourcing. Yen ko kra say be a big ho we obi an for the quotation but no answer mo ye. Now say some of the sole sourcing by some of the agencies is as high as 3.7 million cedis without permission from the Public Procurement Agency. And the Public Procurement Act and also a regulative provide a framework for the procurement of public goods, works, and services. Na the no. And said Isaac Baye no Isaac and they boja ye me mawasha sie na ya call Alex and the so what me ka ya sha say my
Prince, obi na be 10 minutes bi nipa ni wi a.
Alex ubit makasa. Alex.
Ya bomba de.
Boja ye.
Me wo tunnel mo ndi se eye kate de ana chese. Me ti makasa de ba se kate ya. Me wo underground pa.
Kasa.
Okay, and now can a friend say taxes ya abanya issue new taxes ya wa or that to na for so. Na me bisa said na ayi o kana no na question anka person bisa no said na sa no omo je sa tax no a omo de be ye den measures no omo de be take ama sa omission no afri system no ama wisie no afri system no omo wo kwan omo fa so e clean system no mo ana because se car no ye hu se or ye more than I said the normal one normal not ye no I say ye free system no ntina ma ye wo ye they call ITV no ye kind of inspection of a vehicle way your friend saying ye call inspect car no the ITV sana ye kind of e kasa no but ye de ko ho the car no ko ho no mo ko hwe na se etu free wisie kese a omo se ko service ko ye ma sa de mfiri ho ansa na wo de aba until so omo be pass o ansa na wati mako o ko ye sa we no a inspection no a utua 50 euros sa 50 euros na utua no na ayi ka no tax wo so na car no ho ato no car no ye kama na make kan se obi ka sifie ana obi wo ho license ba o ne ka nti se or na wako renew the license now say on fasa ayinumra or to people on ka and your bed na eti edu abi a niema no go ha aye say ntokwa afunu nipa na ototo ne nsa bia no sa na aba we ne de na ke because aka omo last year na more free aban mu a be na omo impose more tax electricity at the tax atoso ye bisa say de na omo de sa IMF si na pay omo de ayede I ntinu bibia for tax ntoso by this time but tax no de o de beto so a o de to so ne o de to so kina o de atoso asende obi ka say ene no omo ni good times am say election ti onu suro say omo belusu and the other to so no so de nim say or the to so an obenya IMF sika no de aye campaign ama omo awini say na ade no tie etino for me tax be a ban be issue no me against tax
send
or
no
hana
aha no man kyerɛ mu yi baabi sɛ ɔmo de yi ɔsɛ me kɔ fire na me hu deɛ ɔmo de kɔyi but it's related to I mean to work against carbon emissions no ɛna wo sɛ mo deɛ no sɛ wɔ exhaust pipe na sɛ ɛyi tuntum a yɛka gye sɛ bia exhaust pipe na kasa kɔsi sa no ma free mu sɛ ɛnyɛ sa no na ɔka
yes wa call service ayi no exhaust ebe wa nya pipe na say ne mom o car no friend exhaust no o de mfa de sa eso wa nkasa ko service o de ba o mo do machine no be hye ahu say afei de
ɛskate ɔbɛwura baabi okay
say more like wax a wutua no ɛyɛ ana biribi kakra da so kakra kyɛn obi a ne deɛ no yɛ your friends and like gas ne even petrol ne hybrid car ya this time you use so and you know so yes said yi ho tax as you was for every year we are saying no there and then I meant to say because say year now you know month no be that service system no because car no so you every day and you know ɛsɛ aban bɛ kwan bi so a ɔbɛfa na ɔbɛma system no mu ayɛ neat because ɔgye sika no a na ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ yare afiri system no but ɔmo ka no deɛ sika na ɔmo hia nyɛ sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ yɛyɛ system no mu yɛ neat anaa mu yɛ clean nyɛ saa yɛyɛ ha na adwo se no tunnel nom nyinaa na ɔmo wuram na ɔmo atwe nwisie no a ɛwɔ mu no nyinaa deɛ ntoma mfiri no ɔmo twe ne nyinaa de machine ɛyɛ mu adwuma anadwo no anti ane saa deɛ bɛkyɛ no na evat na emu da hɔ clear kakra nti ɛyɛ da biara adwuma ɛnyɛ afiafe nti wo issue tax a wogye ne yearly a ɛyɛ afiafe no mekyerɛ sɛ ɛno no ɛbɛma kwan bɛɛ so na ɔmbɛfa ɔmbɛyɛ no ɛno na mente aseɛ however menyɛ against any tax bi a aban bɛtumi de ato nipa no so ma ɔmo ya na nka system no mu bɛyɛ kama no ɛbɛma kuro no akɔ so no nkɛyɛ na mmom sɛ aban no gye na ɔde bɛyɛ deɛ a ɛhɔ na yɛ ana yɛ question mark no wɔ kakra nyɛ saa tax no deɛ aban opposition party a ɔbɛ sisi a ɔno no bɛka ho asɛm bebree no ɔno koraa ba ɔbɛhia tax still nti sɛ system no na mmom deɛ mebisa no sɛ ɛdɛn na kyinkyina a sisi a deɛ ɛsɛ yɛde tax toto nneɛma so ɛnɛ yɛ because of sɛ IMF foɔ na ahyɛ yɛ nti na yɛde IMF sika no yɛbɛyɛ dɛn saa na mebisa no sɛ IMF no yɛkora yɛhu sɛ ɔmo no saa na ɔmo hyehyɛ mmara ma yɛde adɛn na yɛnya ɔmo sika no deɛ na mmom yɛmfa saa sika no ntoto so na yɛnyɛ adeɛ mfiri yɛ nkurɔfoɔ no hɔ a na yɛmfa nyɛ yɛ man ɛti ɛduru baabi a na politicians no ɛno na ma nnora na yɛka sɛ yɛnya empathy ma ɔmo no because ade bi ɔmo yɛ biara no ayɛ sɛ yɛ a yɛwɔ kurom koraa no a yɛnyɛ politicians no yɛnim de kyɛn ɔmo because ɔmo bi pie ne hɔ a nti bɔba deɛ mɛdeɛ for me no mehu sɛ MPP foɔ ɔmo aban no baayɛ no ɔmo ba government no ɔmo no fa man no sɛ man no nya bɛtɔ wo nsɛm deɛ a wo na biribiara wɔ hɔ nti ɔmo anni mmara so da nti hɛ sɛ wo control obiara office yie paa MPP ni bi ɔte office bi a wo hyɛ aseɛ de mmara toto ne nneɛma ho wobɛhu sɛ yɛbɛkye no sɛsie ya because ɔmo baayɛ biribiara ne ho ɔmo fa mmara kwan so yɛyɛ because omo no dey tin che no omo nim say dey mo yenya even some time ago kra na omo ka so ɔman bi tie brokyira ɔmo ane twa ɔmo sika yɛtu yɛ ba yɛ bi twa deɛ nti na ama wo sɛ ɔmo atwa sika ma ayi Bank of Ghana abɔka saa na ɔmo yɛ ɔmo nneɛma ɔmo de ehu sɛ mmara ne nya bedu etumi ne bedu nsɛm deɛ wotumi yɛ biribi asɛ deɛ ɔpɛ na akyire na ɔmo ahu sɛ gyama IMF fɔ no koraa ka ho bi na ama sisi ya na ɔmo ahu sɛ ɔmo corruption na akɔ soro nti mo ntumi anhwɛ ne yie koraa sika no koraa yɛmfa ma mo nti na ama yɛsi ɔmo to tete nkakra nkakra nti ɔmo no deɛ ɛnyɛ me nwanwa bebree me maka ne da bi a sɛ MPP aban wei a Akufo Addo te so no ɔmo deɛ ɔmo baa sɛ ɔmo nananom agyapadeɛ bi na akɔdi nkurɔfoɔ bi nsɛm na ɔmo agye nti ɔmo yɛ state captures ɔmo nye nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo no ɔmo dwene sɛ daakye obi betu ɔmo ma ɔmo afiri so no ɔmo de adwene sɛ dama onya ba ayi no a waba abɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛ wonyanya power no a waa ɛna wowɔ tumi no nyina obi a ne ɛsiste no so tenemos que dar la vuelta nti ama ɔmo no deɛ at the end of the day no Ghana na abɔka nti no sɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo de tax ɛtoto so ɔmo nkyerɛ mu yie ma yɛntie kwan a ɔmo bɛfa so ɔmo bɛyɛ no sɛ ade abi a ɔmo bɛyɛ ne sɛdeɛ hafoɔ yɛ ɔmo deɛ no anaa sɛ na ɔmo bɛsi ayɛ no because ɔmo de ɛgye sika no a just like that na yɛnhu ade korɔ pɔtee ɔmo de yɛ ma system no mu ayɛ neat na mmom kaa no bɛkɔ so a yɛ nwisie no wɔ kuro no mu deɛ a ɛne menhu mfasodeɛ bi a ɛwɔ sɛ sika no ɔmo agyegye no so sɛ sika no ɔmo hia a ɔmo mfa different tax nto so na yɛmfa nyɛ kwan na ebi a yɛ road ayi a yɛde bɛyɛ kwan no a ɛno yɛ different sɛ yɛde omission na ato so but ɔmo nne measures bi a ɔmo de ɛbɛ clean system na ama na yɛ clean nti no menim ɔmo nhyehyɛeɛ kama deɛ sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ ka no nyinaa no medeɛ da bi a meka me sɛ tax deɛ ɛno na yɛde yɛ kuro nti kuro bi a yɛnyɛ tax papa bi a no ɔmo ntumi develop kama hanom tax ɔmo gye dɔɔso paa nso no ɛduru baabi a ɔmo san akɔgye bosen akora ka ho nti wo deɛ no a wogye ne ketewa bi no deɛ na wobɛtumi de ayɛ deɛ mmom ɔmo gye tax no a kwan ɔmo fa so use no nko a na yɛ problem yɛsɛ a mɛmɛ deɛ tax bi a ɔmo de bɛto nipa so so ntua no menim sɛ nka ɛyɛ nti no ɔma deɛ megya na ɛm sɛ me ne obi na nam nti no
yɛnhwɛ wiase pii wɔ nkyekyere okay mewie no mame ansa mɛma wakasa mame nka asɛm a ɛyɛ Henry Nana Boakye ɛyɛ Nana Bieka the national organizer of the ruling National Party Henry Nana Boakye, commonly known as Nana B, is urging the government to immediately withdraw the emissions levy. Nana B contends that emission levies are typically imposed on developed nations that have embraced electric cars to address climate change. He said Ghana has not reached a stage where electric cars are prevalent enough to justify imposing such a levy on petrol and diesel vehicles. Nana B called on President Nana Addo to instruct the finance minister to withdraw the levy. It must be withdrawn. It's unnecessary. The finance minister must retract it. He must withdraw it immediately. Already, the Ghana Private Road Transport GPRT has suggested a potential fare increase in response to the implementation of the Emissions Levy Act 2023 Act 1112. Despite the earlier suspension of a proposed 20% fare hike in January following intervention by the Transport Ministry, the government has now implemented the emissions levy tax. This tax is designed to mitigate carbon emissions from vehicles. Enti na de wo no. So wohwe yi na more is the funds is going to be used to solve a emission problem na vehicular emission problem no. Enti no ene de wo no nti na bi say aban withdraw cause enomama ye den Ghana. And our cars are tax and so you're tired because Omaya on beso misu electric cars and it is to prevent people and I said to disincentivize people from using diesel and petrol and on beso and go for use electric car no. Now you are told so wow use diesel and no account say oh sister dear sack a kind of mutual diesel car no and I mean jan ko use electric cars. ɔno nso n'adwene no nti Isaac to aso deɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔka.
Yeah, yɛn nana bi mpo kan mpo na nyɛ nɔkorɛ. Yɛn na yɛwɔ America ha, yɛn na yɛyi suka, yɛn na yɛtua tax. Yɛn nana bi ka no ɛnyɛ nɔkorɛ sɛ ɔmo impose saa tax no wɔ ɔmo yi su diesel and petrol cars no. Sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo bɛ yi su ɛyi no. Because unim say electric cars no ɛha no ɛnyɛ mmara sɛ obiara yi su. Ɛyɛ experiment na ɔmo yɛ. Ɔmo implement saa adeɛ no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a nkɔfoɔ ani bɛgye ho. Ɔmo fa force ntu nipa so. Taxi bia na so. Yeah, me use car, me tua tax. But the can say asɛm a ɔno kan ɛyɛ me dɛne sɛ aban yi saa tax no fi so because it makes sense. Wopɛ sika nyɛ saa ne yɛpɛ sika. Wohwehwɛ sika wommu nkɔfoɔ kɔn mu. Media ne dɛ nyasa wɔ mu ne sɛ sɛnea wusie na ɛbɛba no na emission no emission test no because ɛha mpo no nyɛ mechanic shop bia na ɔmo yɛ emission test. Ɔmo wɔ special places a wokɔyɛ. No bia na yɛ emission test wɔ ekrom ha. Wokɔ mainland sɛ ɛne ne deɛ ɔmo government no ɛwɔ emission test area ankasa wokɔyɛ. But ɛha no ɔmo de ama mechanic for no. Nyɛ nkɔfoɔ no nyinaa. Nti no bia ni America ha yɛsɛ o de ne ɔsɛ ɔmo no wɛnum no ɔmo yɛ useless government. Ɔmo government ne because bibi ɔmo bɛ hunu wɔ Britain bia ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ bi wɔ hɔ. Tax bia ɔmo bɛ hunu wɔ Britain bia no ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de kɔ Ghana. No ɔmo nim sɛ environment no ɛyɛ different. Environment no ɛyɛ different. Yɛtoɔ na tax wei na mo de aba. You live in Amodiaba, where Namodiaba, COVID tax, Namodiaba, a black COVID anyhow. Oh, yet tax, I would tax at Tunko Forces because of Musica, dear Basa, what they actually Mobusian for. I did be able to toy a Diana Sakasi, it didn't Yasa be a new Mutrimu. Because I could follow the government, no, Yasa be a new mumu. Because won't mean can say emission levy the abetung for so a black nipano car crowd you know on fact car pon fan call man if I car pon service share a year go for cars tasa car ties a good or more cars as no boy I won't mean you you know because go break tasa good or more cars and you will never be a home and Sani Mano, and I said, "What a bino, what they encouraging confessor or Munya. Nanka, car ties, no, what kind of baby? No way you task no official. Sunday Baya, Uncle Kou Basa. Now what the emission tests are back, emission levy are back. So, me family can't call you, who's a mutia. A bra, I said, car Nankasano, a test. No, who say, kind no bring wa kind no won fa kind no ko ye e ma ye ko service ye e ma wusie no anye wo se me je ohun sika e dey robbery no that time robbery part of robo Ghana for no omo no MPP government wey ye would omo ye would default government so omo ni pampo be kind of credit omo mpa omo fa that's Akwantufuo for you. Only in the power, ever kind of chronic shower, almost fat. Because near my whole year, uncle for against you. And so what you say, emission levy, no, I am quite a self. Yasa beer nimu. Yasa beer nimu say what the task about to obiso. It's a beer nimu. What time do say, I say, emission emission test now. Emission test now wo kwa no ese wo hu se emission test now wo ye no time so no wa akoya utua panic yeah won po no time ko so mpa ka ko utumi da because first hu obeche wo ana emission test no no on se kwase broni aye bibie agi usika utumi se nyasa awo ho nyasa wo ho because I had no emission test. Oh, drive it now. Emission test is baby true. I'm about send a letter. Oh, I'm on the letter by bro. So that me so quite your emission test. One quite ya person who are obecho or chua over court. Over to esca, still now over quite emission test. Massa, my mom began a full Niagara say, oh, Opa say Rome was not built in the day. And to know all my dis canning na precope and fear man for I brought money more. I'm more. So see a dollar and a full buno. Dollar no and a full buno. What to her and I Baumia another useless vice by one Ghana. Say, watch a dollar. Watch a dollar, no the key now come IDP. Dollar and therefore. Oh, yet to us uncle for when them shade. Or one them shade, Miss Oka can so, and I can for party, and yet the party woman, yeah. Oh, was as some say, and I told my Jumua, or what didn't was as some. Party bandy at 2 women, yeah. Into no motor to walk, I am for useless, I am for moon to me cassa. What for do was as moon to me cassa because my join my more that will go for say, oh, party near 10 women, yeah. Oh, because a bad way, and ya a bad beer, and said, go for Tastino, because I'm here before. Beer anywhere or move between Eddie Abua or Mangana. Because almost so a almost time it's in a year buho, yeah, but I'm so. It don't say emission test a living in the end. Make I just a should be in the show. In I will retreat in him sending a Brofegiska, a Bornu or Jessica scanner or general to say yes, and for so. Oh, yeah, and the driving in him sending America a year. Before I said, one time, no, now a that's a 2 hour cast win. No more, Omugu Kwanso more yet. Omugu Kwanso, more Arape Rose, and the bridges, and the Nema Bridge. Until the Tomo Joe Tassimpo, who say Yasa woman. Road words in our marginal, scan almost the yade. Scan almost the yade. Oh, ya did to. Oh, ya did you to bridges near you to besides I bridge near I do to no. Quashe. Oh, queer what? Uncle River. Bridge that's no. Almost yan 83. 83 now, almost bridge no. Besides, almost yet maintenance in Porso. Almost Jessica from 83 after this time. Almost that's so. Now, so bridge and I basa. Oh, bridge no, I am basa. Because, Jenny Pabby be no one. Made there be a bridge there. Me many a beer that number bridge. And a many and the beer no abaya more. Me mamma bridge. Say a second quarantine and me buy it. Me benny beer can. Me name the papa. You know me who so be here. In summer and win here. No, I am a mobile. So what your bridge? Now, so no one be no form. This is the time I see a kind of bridge. Your baby, Yansa, and in India. It's now come by and over Sian India and other coy. Yeah, but yet now I'm a politician's way no. My year 419. Now, yeah, I say, I say, you feel more near 2 months. One anti politician, I say. Because this politician's way, and people government way, useless government. Now, who can no more debate to and people near this or more in Ibaco. I'm more cast, I know, I'm more venom shape because in Guasina I come. And then people near this inquire about. MPP, any and this. I'm here than back. Maintain be that. Why is that party you know? Also, Democrats and Republic and some way back. And I'm saying, wait, no, we are there every year. I'm near my mobile, almost on my amono, or one yet into no and Guasina I come into no. And this in MPP. Yeah, first, my main cast and make a history of the actual. Only my mom will see the Lord. Pediatric market women and they see at the Kwame Nkrumah. Pediatric market women and almost see at the Kwame Nkrumah. So Kwame Nkrumah, a brown Kwajina home, non for you to know. market woman or musi man or handle a dana market woman for a sia man and or handle my state or the chase state market woman or mobile food because kwano kuma into the people not the number man kuma na ultimately say nipa no adwen only because obi o abetra o man so one for man sika one for man bi bia ade e de be che no mpo no na o de che o man no republic hall our a tech ayen kuma ni sika no bottom sika and o de see aw na moto na kofo we abedi sika nkwara yugina he owo dan by 7 na yere na kan ye na yere na kan ye ni niam owo bedi atuonom ene na yere Nigeria ni omo bugana faso because omo yes omo no omo ye elephant family into no elephant no yare aka no eme na wu into no wa obesoro no baby o wo se kan baby obenya bia no watwa ena omo twitwa Ghana say elephant ena omo din kwasasem ena tax unnecessary tax no omo dey to o man so betra ama san kofo we na me dem nim so omo ko na me dem aka be say MPP and this ba o chi ni baba kunkwa me Isaac me okay o chi ni baba kunkwa me Isaac me okay yeah because sika omo edi no you betra ama san kofo we di san kwasasem no at the tax abebubu nkofo so ama nkofo ho akire omo a because yantra ho yenim dia kwaso
emission in living sisi no on your part in the yenyi fro na sisi say na ebetimi a fight ni say na wunuma omonya no
no prince wo yade nyansa wo anye sika yade nyansa wo yenina yenim say climate change na ba ama niema akokoso yenim say you can say carbon dioxide aba ama niema bebre ekoso a yare bebre eba enti no Ghana kan na mo ha wusie ta kan na echi no enye wusie ketwa aw so wo ya bebie emissions sentence then kofo enko ye omoka which is understandable na fa tax to so bia oba ho bia no or the tax to so bibia obi aye bia na ha okwa emission tax wo so aw na on tra say oh wo de kan na menkoye na mo de be charge wo into no de wanye mpo a mepe aw akwa ti say Ghana police ache wo no wa je wo brand ade a bone a wo ye ya wo je wo brand no say bone no wo ho obi fufuro hu a obesa ache wo into no so omo se omo be ye na so omo nyansa say omo nim nyansa say Isaac and then me ka tro omo say omo nya dey omo nsisi emission sentence de pre na omo ama nkofo nkɔhɔ omo ka se na yare no eso beti na nkofo nkunya yare na bibia tumi atoto yi na mom
obeti ano yesi salvage cars na enyinya che na yi no oju se eno nso yenja importation
anya no
bu sacrifice eno yi no car meba kasa enyinyini any kasa ebi wo ho
na me ba betro mu me wa na me ba betro mu me
to ebedu so mami be question no now when you better perspective it cast na yes savage na en kan na compensate ka yi kono de tax to so bia o car na enyini kra na because e ba na enye new unity no bit ma cause unity ni nyina na come de to so na say this incentivizing of no mfa sa cars ba wonji say hia new cars no bit ma boa
question na wo kan me say me how na me wo answer me de ma
we dey yeti oti aha
emission tax no na e adwuma America ha 1992 car ye use no America ha 1986 car ye use no ha car bia iye bia car America ye use no ha America na who say yes obi drive car na atete car no atete na so no intina Ghana na ya watem bi say don't mind the engine don't mind the body mind the body. That is America for you. Because emission test near Juma, I'm on the end of I was say 1 year Ghana for any. I say Ghana ni car or dream body or dream engine. America so no obi a car or dream marriage na what kind of so no. Car no a year aqua. So car no aqua more than 3,000 and 2,000 200,000 and 1,000 miles. Our price on the top. Uncle me kwata car board aqua because also a body near effect. No, America, I'll be America. I mean, more Ghana, me talk car, men talk car, me show body. Because body no me yet. Engine no what to me yet. Because engine no, oh yeah, engine is say, and one say, there's nothing about try any engine. It's in America, engineer the talker, young body in talker. It's in America, over 1,000 years car. No be driving. 4,000 years car, no be driving. Because we do emission as well, over emission. Or do emission as well, over emission. It's no, I want to be in Castle because of car now actually into no car that I did burn into no. And I made sure say I'm like a cast that hour. Me buy America first, no. Me buy America first. My first car me use here. I have Ford 1996 Ford. Me buy 2008. But na car me use no 1996 car. Me use here na me say mu. It's no yan fa aging fa car ho. Age and fa car ho. Aging fa car we see a car to and fa age ho. Emission test no and I because nyama bebre wo ho a I onim say emission test before so be buy emission test and na bre wa car no. Ebia nyama bi wo car no engine light abeda so. Engine light abeda so. O car no and qualify emission test. I said, yes, I need money now to turn him off for a year. I said, the second before I said, engine light in the fish what they are back. What they buy from mobile yet, you may be one unqualified. That is all. So I didn't import Abama. Oh, when you saw money, no. Zay mission test in Pono, Abama 1 year, Singapore motion because so big way mission test not your Tony Mamana. Never about cotton and a tacit that in so. Yema obakwa koto nyani that's it the nina so but on to make us obi dabe car into our car into the ometu emission levy what kind of sense it is into that place match mu no say ya fa car dada and can so me the car dada be into no me to me use car dada no because emission a channel say emission a channel you use car dada. But I'm need to have a emission, baby emission. So to me, yeah, the private my individuals, some more musicano, and yeah, be a side jumano. No emission test, no, will be a fan of can't emission test, Yanyano, DVLA. Dabble a for the dabble a baker license is a dear. Yeah, 1 year. Emission test no ya nya no office ho individuals no mo ye ana government no say government no so be bie wa bie ya ntra ho ma ya babroche ya ne abie de ya ye no ha no ya pese bi akui krom na nkofo yare nkofo komu no omo free mu sa nkwasa sem na obi ko wu ya so obi na atu na dro kwasa sem sa obi wu a ya so obi na atu na dro obi na aye say but you nim say say na nyina twetwe yare ma nim batumi enya heart attack yare bi wo ho a woni pa no ho wo nim obi na ma office or you okay prince before say me de man no besi no before say me ba broche no me ma me ewu enya stroke and owu ye but am ka me do broche no na afi na ade no poya mesre because me ma me nya stroke no na if you say someone be na abono yeah because who Ghana who drink Ghana drink me na make a throw who Ghana adwen no yes anya papa who drink e ho na adwen e wo ho no ebi na wodwen ahụ ebi na wodwen nti no Emma won't take it straight. Who Ghana won't take it straight. Because I train a woman mono difference again. Into no customer, Obeka say, hey, Nkofo way. My mammy has stroke. But do come on and say, oh, some mammy has stroke, na mammy. Then, and I remember Tiasin when you stroke more brutal. I come mammy or that's what Tiasin. Because, minimum, in drum better talk. Therapy and Mamanako, baby and Mamanako in an but don't am say sikeni want to know if so some man na na yakwaji adrobi na local ab na ye na ye would that be a test be animo ahụ ti no wo Ghana wo drink Ghana adwen ba ye ya ba brotro mo me adwen brotro adwen na ka nchi ye nuanom say adwen no sa na adwen no ne ma no sa na tie nya nipa bibiri na ye ka boni na ye ka nti no yakaka asema ya ka brotro asem nipa bibiri anya ka broni na ye ka nti no de emission test ni sa na ema nyina waka ho nyina de aba nti no se ye bibi ma na ye kama na opesika ye wo sika bibiri obetumi anya fi sa ade ni mu ye nye ono ne nja se ye de emission levy ebeto so no yeah. Hello Prince.
Isaac yɛda se pii wɔ nkyɛkyɛmu nso a wode ɛma yo na public account committee for no a sisi de bia na ɔmo hu sɛ nkɔfoɔ yɛ yi no so no wobɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ma ɔmo tumi sɛ ɔmetumi prosecute sɛ yɛde bɛkɔ attorney general ne bia na because say de bia sɛ yɛhu de bia sɛ de bia no restricted tendering yɛ ma obi amba na abɛyɛ eti wo gidie wɔ attorney general office mu wo nsa no man
No because bibia yɛ partisan bibia yɛ MPP hwɛ ɔn sɛ nyasa bia yɛ ka Akufo Addo aban a the most useless aban Ghana nya me de bia me ka ana mento sabe nso hwɛ Amisha Daya asami a abi Como a question obi putu we are public servant wosum oman no na wosum ho ana wo age no nya wonya oba be ma be power obeka say hey na madam wonya unim say made yenkan date when you my person and when you public servant as when you adwuma ma afan and aba mra no che say when you 60 years for pension so for pension ya dem na bia beto wo say government no etumi ma contract so adwuma no so ani a otumi ma contract into no ye bisa wo say when you says ya ehona what no when you how many years ontumi answer na MPP useless MPs no say where your personal age your personal age oh yeah ba adwuma o say age your personal na match o mu say so ko pa obi a me o be bisa me age me pa mbeka mpamenka because me nya adwuma ma o me hye wase me unni me so to me no obi a wo obi so to me abai ya wo so to me say when you aban ama mra na yede ye adwuma say na bron wa bekan no because omo fa mra bia anya adwuma ye fa mra bia anya adwuma ana kwase afo mpemfo omo na omo fra omo ho say o nya safo wo hen no omo nyina akodeda but memra mu omo because oya ye baba oso ye baba bekun Akufo Addo ade ekun ani suro ade atum nkofo so na onim say ekwan a watwa to ho no ebeba ono anu nkofo so because nkofo mo aye din nyina no ekwan watwa nyina no eba wo so because mro we ye nika so oye dan a obefi so power oye dan a obefi so the longest president yenya wo Ghana no ani JJ Lawrence the time so ye okoye time so ye okoye oye dan a obeko obi anu ho obeka no the papa ni ye no o say Ghana nkofo ntumi nka obi atumi nka obi asuro near Tata, because the
He said, Attorney General, no.
only who, yeah, because go find him on what prosecute you. Sika go for Dino. Also, what the MPP need be a court that. Chamba, so MPP nipa we ordinary court. Tell me. Only Obia, you know, what the air bumper is or now, Mamma met you and one I'm sure. Medumanosi.
Isaac Yadasi. For Isaac na Moten can hear to us. For the canoe and then so football and then so Mr. Ghana film but and go for and then Nigeria and Angola able quarterfinals and at halftime Nigeria share back look man 41st minute and Omato it is in Nigeria almost say my course semi-finals a game near just halftime yen trade a BC or honum a BC or honum. Say Ghana and some there. After na yensu yeti committee yen for say you bit me any new coach a bit me so Black Stars no nti woman so with maka ama yehu the way forward say ne yen no am say committee omote ye na is an come out no ye lawyer can bound with room say omakofa I think say the CEO of Data Bank abeshim ti minim say ya no the same party na yes recycling na na yasako coach na fze yasaba I don't know enti na eno so eho asem eno no na yenhwe Africa Cup of Nations no some of the records in a year ewo ho na sa wo hwe Africa Cup of Nations na say ye sha say born be 1957 no wo hwe eye said the year kana team abobo pa wompa Egypt were ball 107 matches since time 1957 no Ghana ball 102 the ball 102 matches Nigeria ball 97 sla omuda so omiti no yenhwe tie na omubo a and omubo quarter finals into semi finals in the penalty omo extra 2 matches or yes 3 matches next omako at least omako be 100 next omako be Ghana chi be yipe 2 pe Cameroon about 91 matches. Ivory Coast about 99 matches. And Tunisia, Algeria was 77, Morocco 70. Tunisia be about 80. Senegal 67, Zambia 67. In Tunisia, Ghana matches are near winning to say from the 60s Ecosi Bears early 2018 and they are very good. Now, we share medal table now. Africa Cup of Nations now. Ghana also. Ghana also. Egypt medican when you 7 gold. Cameroon or 5 gold. Yes, or Egypt just 7 times. And Cameroon just 5 times. Ghana just 4. Nigeria just 3. So Nigeria just big a year. Or just turn to Yana so or my bay equalize Ghana. Let's say you have a tie or 3. What I say. Cameroon before Chrono Munyanje 1 na Ghana ya J4 omusha se J1 na momba omatuma ba J5 abra Ghana yentimi enko yeni etum se Ghana ye kopompa Nigeria J3 so ojiwe obeko for Africa nso 2 ojiwe obeko 3 obeko tie Nigeria Nigeria 2 dia Congo 2 na ekosa se wo hwe se ye hwe eye goal scorers na Samuel Eto'o na all-time goal scorer of Africa Cup of Nations no. Otimabo modern ashe 18 goals. 18 goals. Jody for your Laurent Poku no your 14 goals. Rashidi Yekini obekai Nigeria. Rashidi Yekini on our ball shot World Cup also net no. On was 13. Hassan El Shazli on was 12 goals. Or Egypt. Patrick Mboma Cameroon on was 11 goals. Osam Hassan, Egypt, 11 goals. Didier Drogba, Didier Drogba, also Argos was 11 goals. But Oba Ghana, player was more goals. Andrew Ayew was 10 goals. 10 goals. Nekosa Sadio Mane, 9 goals. Andrew Ayew was Ghana and on about 4 or 5 players now tie for 8 position. No, John Tehi, Santos, India, Molambo, Didier Drogba, 8 goals. As a Mojan, next player, I'm saying you can was as a Mojan, so I only saw 8 goals. The 8 for Norm Dos, Papa. Andrew Ayew, 10 out of 36 matches. And you actually 10 goals. You there were 10 in the OBT as a Mojan actually 8 out of 31 matches. For sake of visual, on this was 7 goals. The 7 in the Ghana, the Abedi Pele also actually 7 goals. Because Jola Hassan Ghana on this was 6 goals. A year we could inform, yes, inform at Tenet, or she 6 goals in 8 matches. That's the scoring rate near 75%, and one of the highest, if not the highest, 75% in T. Out of 10 chances, with match move 6. And I say 8 matches or boy, and can say 8 matches or boy, and watch 6 goals. In Ocean scoring rate now 75%. It's very, very high. George Alassane and so share 7 goals out of 7 tournaments, and then so 86. And to say that lose this in the former strikers now who do not be very, very good, very, very good. A year Jordan Hughes was 6 goals in 25 matches. Yentre answer me I could see you Subebano, may the rich one or Becca football who wants some kakra am I. And see, so we share tournament news what Nipo Dika share go can Africa come the defender Rafat Atia. No Egypt ni share the first goal. The ball the first hat trick. Our tournament ni at Diba on Suno Egypt. Abra Egypt share Ethiopia 4-0. The oldest goalkeeper, a year goalkeeper, when Nipa Wada go. The oldest goal scorer, Nipa when Nipa Washe go. Husam Hassan. No, the 39 years. Obekasa Abranti or trouble Sano. Na Bobo 39 years and 1 cent 4 days. Washe go. Abra Egypt share the Congo 4-1. Ope goal scorer Osakra na Shiva Inzigu. Oh no. Na oye free South Africa. No, this 16 years. And no share go. South Africa Lusu match no 1-3. On the shares go. Ope go pa Yasha ni 10 pa Africa Cup Nation na and a year in the Pebble in the share first minute no. And then go for Bebre, she shares goals, no. I mean, the same Mebubo, a dean or honor. Now, most goals in a single match a Yabo Pa and Kofashe go 5. Sa Laurent Pokuno or Africa, no. Almost share Ethiopia 6-1 on the share 5 goals. T Abrantiano, Waya de Pa, goalkeeper and Swa, Washe go. Kennedy, Imweni, or no year Zambia ni. Until it goes on and on and on and on until so your records are a bit no. Until you go so buja no Mr. Alex, Obeso Twaso, and I said, Obetimi Swatwas. Okay, for now, Akwesi Yesu, Abanta Yesu, Bojaye, Akwesi, welcome.
Yeah, well, Maria.
Thank
you. Apomboko.
Said the over to a Boja Intino, you can fire from all angles. Said the Union so Nigerians watch Angola back.
Yeah. Let me show you. My task, I bet I mean to me, you know, as a Mikoto. My uncle be Bamin chain. My uncle be from UK, Bamin chain, number watch, Antino. Menen wo ye kra makra se no pe na menen le didi bom o pe reren kwan pa na ye o didi reren kwan ti me ko Kentucky akofa akoko pa kama pa akota akoko agu kono de ya yam fa
Ebi no.
Oh there be but some me baby amete no meti ben Cincinnati ni Ohio no any Kentucky is 35 minutes away and Kentucky no ebi wo ho no me obi amete over last time am there me koto no na ne de no for mame o ye Nepal ni but we dey ultim say we dey come pa yes ana kwan na wa kra be 45 minutes the number true
We are there, say ja uni akono no. Say uni me no dey no be so ka.
Sir you say have point here boy until dey bia na make for kaka say no guy Manchester United sa youngster no Kobe Manu on the Enra oye wonders na oye wonders wie no ena Ghana for the man no ka ena brante no jade na GF for nko fa no na me to na me ka so mo de bia no they have been so they have been na mo de they have been why no quick Akwa starting born academy sika ya spend one England has spend one no abetna kona for sako bi man ni onimbo but Ghana for nkra bi wo hono ma money they say academy techniques now they will excel. But now you are in young crop for mama you say football no the omunye ni yie na ye nyina ho atoye no. Omunye ni yie na ye nyina ho atoye. Intinu sa na beba na me ka say de bia just you ko say obi Ghana ni bia say one goal ba ku bia yo na kofa no na DFA for kofa no na fe de ye calculations. Go. So we the party any asmeru compare na ye be ya de. Ofiti ya no akwa kofa no. Ade na ya Ghana for boys no munim bobo no. Ye the intimate omo. So this modern football I make can want some man for ntia say ya. E na bi of abodi sin ai tete no I was some do 9 the bobo. And then one of the 9 bobo. And we have the 9 bobo. So etino ye me can say football no munya ni yie. So Nigeria for sugu Nigeria FA ni so na otie Nigeria for no. Nigeria ne bo omo. So even though say previously now munya de no they are doing good. So see football no so many year dia bomba amunya ni ye. So we have people omo enimde when it comes to football. Omo nimde. Omo fa dwuma de dey so omo nsam no omo ni dwuma no omo to omo ama you say sika kwa no omo bedi no. Ora omo pa ba bi ntina. Ora omo pa ba bi ntina na yemfa ma omo dwuma de omo betuma ya no omo fa nya because nsemu no omo to omo di no. So nsemu na omo to omo di no ka enko na enkoka na ye di play politics. So na no just me nua be ma Denisa Abuaji e be keka yi. So you don't anybody be on we party ni abomadi you don't need to defend it. So this first ministry wa honom no any NSA you can go on to omudio. So just say yentimi nko wasem. So
and come on on through no cover data personal but we so wo conform with my boy am a coach.
Bombardie. Okay. Obi say na dia and I be a kasa too much and I wouldn't imagine money akona kwaje. Hey, there be so na wo so ubetimi aye no akọ na area show wisdom. And the other thing as a woman, another maybe can't go and you met my yam, I'm making it. And no more than kwasasem. So near the politics, you go Adiana Banana, Abia, we a party near Betma, Robert Market, Charlie, ministry in Patasem no mood, you know. Oh, near the Bombardier politics. Eh? Nothing a year, Baby defending, your man, you can see a defending. So, if you Bombardier, yes, fortunately, yes, Ministry of Sports, no, also with me, Edio Mulemu, DFF, Mulemu, National Sports Authority, Edio Mulemu, no, beyond a 2 months, sister. No, we know your foot to fry. So, I know Obitis run, what she says, oh, Mumfa way, see, I'm Moody way, see, I'm off, I say, or bet my idea. But there are some people who must spend so much time, so many years, almost football, no, or Tionum, or Yajuman yet. So, Anna, we have a war, I say, who free Chebi, Wako School, London, where biochemist into one funny question of Anna or Sharon, which one. They have evidence. They have no clue what they do when. Oh, we need Jumano. Oh, we need fire fast to Yano Mutu. Okay, yay. Okay, see in everybody. Yes, also no. Prof. So, it is a if you say, boy, I'm one area, Buma, Yambo, next year, no. You come Morocco. Morocco 2025, no. You're starting a new homework from now. Being yes, a Debiano. Obi akrabi ko bon homo de no e Ghana ni o Spain a yes oh na we de yan ko fa no be ya de na be calculation emwa so di boma akra metima kan na de sports na me be kan
See,
kan
sisi ano say ye coach e friend no e di ho e kadwo e be na wo hwe
den fa
coach e
bomba
friend ka wo kan e fa na ka yento enimpa
oh bomba coach is ni de me da bia maka say Ali Usise o yes Senegal coach yi onya broni but we should more than more baby or timid Senegal called Bru yeah Africans no you need that kind of patience and as you see I think for no personal reason yeah Senegal for on their personal reason or no personal reason or the or the reason here but bomba ye wo Ghana coaches on bet my jam blasters here to man but the thing is blasters GFA officials ni abamu panifobia so mo do mo sports ni mo no but then there's some coach be begin biano what my because CFF for him say okofa have you can say have renada untimi control no na the demand no dey ban so enti no omum fa no nti ombe po bi ombe tuma manipulate no okay say oh me player we obobo e Bolivia Super League ni nti no friend blaster o friend no mo ma no $100,000 ya o be $20,000 e wo share nim e wo oh ti bo marry until say you better start to buy no na ye di dwuma de na man krofo o betuma ye dwuma no players o betuma abobo no de bomba ye nyina you forget it we should forget it like we shouldn't expect some last time about tournament bi ama me no mi no be sha me ni age and no be qualify for minimum ma ni age there be enye dwuma ntino kakra me betuma ka o wa no now look at it who dey share South Africa for Mamelodi Sundowns. Our national team players 8. Now no game winning here. They call we they call players 8. Bomber local players. Say your team you try Ghana Premier League in say akosi saying your Premier League net saying is it attractive? No. Sika say nkom no enye no na kom. So enye no kom. Don't say bomba de be ma adwene na aye adwuma no. Any an American, me say we should forget. Say last time Kobo Bob, baby, which is one man. Omuko winning. I'm a woody again and here when Yaji. Hell no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
countryman so go dey you say 40 years old almost like a blaster ajika papa yeah so
We are not trying to move forward. Instead of us to think ahead, say, what can we do? Now, yes, yes, they did well, but they did. Oh, we are not winning cup. We are Ghana. So just here, we are the same people that we criticize as Samoja and any other people. So why are we, turning our back? Be like you said here previously, the Blasters has been good. The same old story, yeah. We have to move forward. So na yet me make sure say your football no yeah the facilities na facilities na ko kan dey bia aswete for abam but I think say how botem man na yi o mayi me no me there as a sports person but woman your mental culture wo Ghana no are we going to maintain this facility say can be design you can say Paris yom beko yi Olympics games yi because African games don't move boy. Yeah, was swimming, ni table tennis, basketball court ni bibia. After say African games na come you know, are we gonna maintain this for another kind of say Olympics games ever be kwana? There be that. Yeah, they play politics. About when na net so. And we see the me ma ban badia me maintain you know and say na say go and see the nature of Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Cape Coast Sports Stadium, ya Blasters, a drew baby now, Musi Kumasi ni Accra Sports Stadium, no, Baba Yarani or Inijano, and ya they say a boy because it's not up to the CAF standard, no. Yakobono, Cape Coast Sports Stadium, no, Bomari, Yakona, Cape Coast Stadium, and ya Japan for Babesi during a previous government, you know. Go and see the nature of it. And if you are your politics, ultimately, who are great, more can I cause I would be at MB. So, ultimately, who are three
media mabwa cap say and qualify no stadium ba kubi into mutimi bombo
media ma
as one of the stadium no cap
no
for the inspection
media ma de na kombe so mo bo no mo bo ma yi no akra wana oma preba media ma kra right now omo a think say be 95% no ma complete omo sports stadium omo
no we
wi
can say we go stadium grass na than say you know I say
bombardier yet ya no na be di Christmas NSA I can say president Bekatre say the number of among from has born in Olympics and other teams, you know, and so you know, you closely Daniel Farmer Stone Boy, and may a cancer concert. Then we have to close down Accra Sports Stadium. It has to focus on Mukobo, you know, Kumasi, Olympics, Kumasi, baby, Kumasi, all in the name of among for ever born or ever form. Into Yemfanko, no must say, who should the nature of Accra Sports Stadium? So, see, Womba. And America said, minimum I want year before, especially Ghana and politicians between. Some mentality need here. Say, yeah, Mr. Bombardier. A bad day say, Ghana, so I got tournament, especially Blaster. So I quite a tournament, I quite J Cup to be saying, any, I met Rani and Indy. There be that. I do away a team as Ghana for me, especially politicians on airtime. Say, party, party, and I net, no, yeah, you say. Yes, it's true, my say. Yeah, competition. Obi otimi ede enyama deba. Me just here. Abaya bia ba wa yes watimi ayam nya sports stadium as Cape Coast. It we abaya bia ba de bibia so nsa. Ede ne so hu kwan say unya na unya ni yie e wo ye nyina ye di mu ntino. Ene ye nyi yani. National sports ye can answer me. Bomba de Accra Cape Coast sports stadium every kwana the whole year on call hokra bed 2 times. Ana ba ko si hoda onim de ekoso all in the name of onim obi e wa ban mu ye na kwese ho nipa no so a school ade okwe biochemist need football for ho ben so who free stop so ye football go and do sports management na janya nim de kakra the guy has no clue what he's doing for cap and when I walk kasa anyway ye yes na ye ja no ko so mama de na ya hom ti o aya na ya hom ti oh, who school now? Say, who bet my
your primary school and I don't know. Say SS Crown and Sadian Crow or yeah. It costs more to do renovation. Excuse me, it would be a cost more to renovate than to even build.
Exactly, and so make us say we say ye nim abaya bana say nyuma dia o any ye man nka wuram because I mean I'm the koye and you am the scabe one year and wuram. That's the reason why Bombardier me call Ghana so many projects are a wula fano and I was asking myself why so if you say the pakrona this country na be amuntu into us see the money to me see the money to fani ko jira mrano na be se be yento to na no nipa yemfo bia ko jina ko to bia yemfo ye bibia na edan no aka wuram na bomade nkusie ni awowo age afa so bomade areho areho ne se bi won ma ana ne kan eden areho so ya ma adwene na anya adwuma se de esi ya ye da bia ba be jaka sports sem sa oh ana mo nyoma je so mu ti mo nyoma je so mu ti mi ne wo wasa cuz mo muye se nipa itu de be kan bomade de wo mi no mi ti american amani abra me sports o she sports Obama mo the Ghana Blaster elusu ye se de na ne rest ya ho any se de no wo
This one is top song.
I don't know if I'm ben
That's Tom.
huh bomade ade I mean fa manunsia na obi sumre so bi na
honestly, yeah, that's a P. Said the no, sissy, yeah, that was yes, GFA, new coach. This is Oma Form Committee, we coach, ABC Yanko local, ABC Yanko foreign. You have found 33 coaches since CK Jane time. I don't know. There's a would you say local no, Nipaconian local no, and never buana say foreign never buana be and the competence. So say for foreign coaches need be more application about your cola or what Germany. Honestly interested. And Ghana, I'm say Ghana job na attractive. Minim the woman, they be so a so no. Ya gidi nti no bia pese o associate with that. Wo agent chere obetimi aba na obekere wadwen afa ho.
Bombardier another one answer ya ba. Ayi, bere mesra wa Bombardier 30 seconds fe. Ayi, ya kan say sports no. Oh, you started from primary school. What's our grab you started primary school, we go inter school we know. What is the nature of this and what is the significance for ground player inter school from primary school now? You are not investing any amount of money in that sector. And then who say could be money go say go as oh and Ghana Funko friend no ball and Ghana because was go Manchester United. Or started the free review Bombardier or started the free almost grade 3 grade 4 now they started under 6 more or from 6 years and they were there bedroom. You ask yourself in Ghana say your primary school from gala no you can't be gala no. What is the nature of that? You can say what is the nature of that gala now mobono do say let's say Uma
Sisi na ye sisi schools no so ye sisi coach no sisi la omuka nyamenyante ze omaka coach football wasem e se de o kana ase ye pe aben wa e de na ye nko ne source no ne ye mfo na ground up no na ye pe na aben wa ha se in background no onya ball premier na se o corporate na ye ko pan nti coach football no so ho na be de pele mu nya ye ko hu omo eni to ne ye bo am okay Tigana mi say de ka ne ye pe aben wa ha no ye mpese ye bebre na etimi aye normal no and this is a football no aye scientific edwane obedie inso obenum nyina ye check it time also that training enye konkasa sembiem ye proper training say obekọ gym wo bon na ye hwe wogidie mu say nutrition na wo dietitian na wo ye hwe obia na koma say wakoma na etimi ye fit say betima ball cardiologist wo nyina wo enye easy oh enti no or say use the scientific approach near the ball because a liberty professionals I believe it's a normal nickname back here the scientific lads liberty professionals I think so woman from the scientific lads of Ghana it just say science there who observing now who tested theories now experimented then when you yes I then a bit mama or normalize results and they will say oh say sanity it is a template in that whole I the show boss so scientifically no bit mo sampa Oba America omuni natural talent football is omuni natural talent but instance say omudi use the scientific approach or stamina America ni bit man wa ball because e chom sa de ni nyina so to would you say bia woni America ni bobol obebra masa wanhwe wo akoma na beti sports is so take break ni so no what to say they go by according to but the year bonus are no they be able to adapt omo ye omo normal ewo mu yen koso ebi say enra ye ka gare no ho asem kakra enti misisa me de ka no mama mo fa gare endi agro normal ye gare no ye pi enra ebebo edin ni bi so hwe gare a anase ofa cassava mum ne kan ho asem ofa cassava said it kind it me the year bread it me year french fries it me mash it me the year chips ubit me asoki with coconut milk ubit me the beer cake uko cuba omutu the year jani bebre ena yet tapioca se mi kajo se kokote na nyese kokota wa hata na wabonte na wama anomane yankoko abeso wo hata na baby ye good clean na wetimi the edi ayo wadwane ebiem so no wonya mo a obetimi di bunchi na aha no onu ko obetimi twitwa mo ane pepa na omadi etimi di biye edro etimi di biye paper etimi di biye intade etimi di biye building material plywood ni nyina no eye bunchi dwa no etimi di biye plywood woni ma etimi di so eye fo emaka ede no mapi etimi di biye syrup so on person be sugar bunchi no etimi di ye replace sa eye corn syrup na what bunchi a very very rich ewo vitamins we say vitamin C wo thiamine riboflavin ni nyina no na wo hwe a bancha aha na obetimi de didi na say one bunch leaves no so dry it can contain up to 25% protein and say what na rural area now say crossing so we need contumre enye koko haba nkwa na ye contumre bancha hanso no anana haba no obetimi nsusu edie anoa edible udi a behwe enye obetimi de anoa na wo de wo meko ne wo jeni ne de keka ho afa wala see enti no na de ewo ho ema banche no ti mamumpa banche endi agrokra you ye twaso samrin so ye ko Ghana February 13th trade union congress any 35 organized labor unions almost omoko demonstration February 13th omako calendar next 2 weeks Tuesday be na what you February 13th na adentina adwumafo Eco Batai no IFN TUC no Trades Union Congress omoni other organized labor almost omoko demonstration ni nyina ne say aban say or the VAT akoka electricity no 50% VAT aka electricity for domestic users no ni said that American ni say no so okoto you prepaid na say 100 cities na auto ometi 15% free month and say also trabe 115 and sana when you 100 our person auto so the 100 na ekɔ dia yeti 15 dia obenya be 85 of power no ti menwen say bia okoto 100 cities na 100 na obenya and when na train of one say nkofo say na den na ade yan fa vat na nto mo factories ni so any production so name we my domestic users na some trade union for no cause domestic users so your domestic user ni bia and ebiem no wo implication wo omo adwuma no so cause say senka na 15% na even say 15 cities na ka metimi de beto milk and say bia metimi de beto atwomo a say 50% na 15 cities me fa nkoto atwomo no me de ba kotwea electricity nika inti eno so correlation wom inti menyu say bia ye ka say domestic users first of all musu ye domestic user or conform ye dwuma wo factories ni or industrial ni nyina no complex nyina no they are also domestic user be fia use electricity twia light bill so twia ade twia man kofo ene biem no esan say na ka bi why budget say 15 cities there old back to omo normal no say no esan say abande 15% no abeka ho 100 cities and ka dey be out on nso so nya extra 15 cities. The 15 cities obekoto ade no old back share electricity ni mu na wo de akoto wa de because 100 na ka yeso 85 enso nti also nya extra nti it is correlated na asama ayeti use for ne kan say sa tax we nso no eba be ha already no they are too overburdened nti asama mu kan twi nya say ye ntwia so mu ntwia na ntwia china nti emra ye Dr. Yauba oda on the National Secretary of TUC no eka no also mu ntwia na ntwia da we have agreed not to pay, so we gave the government until 31st January to implement changes. If they don't change, we mentioned that we will decide on what to do. Now we have decided to demonstrate on the 13th of February in all regional capitals. Ghana workers, both formal and informal, in both the public and private sector, have decided to demonstrate in all regional capitals from Accra to Bodokatanga. Now, Abanzo say, Nyanja so say, Tis for say, Omunchia and China, Onozo Soms do Onyadia Ombeti. Aha, Onyadia Soms Beti say, this followed the government's refusal to concede their demand to withdraw the 15% value added tax imposed on electricity. Abansa Onyadia on why already say, 15%, also ebeyi every one. Ghanaians have the right to protest or demonstrate. Demonstration is part of the democratic process, Say yebefase kan grant na yede na yedwa bi yese ka obuso asem na demonstrate aban etiase. Say obepene so mpreso de ni nyina na eka ho enye demonstration bia na oya ebe lead to results are all hwehwe ti ye bia nko ye disen. Enti wom say these ones in the demonstration is to show the government that we will not pay the VAT. The country is ours and we say we don't agree to pay VAT. Enti no na de wo no ti sisi ano oba Europe farmers in Europe no so no omo ene omo governments no area so den mo Belgium, Germany ni ide cause omo nyina ka say farmers say ni nyina nso akogina Ukraine ya cause Ukraine omo do omo no eba omo nka EU no but entokwase me ba no European Union na mo kwan say omo tumi fa omo agriculture products no say soil oil, sunflower oil, wheat ni de keke ka hono omo family room abra omo ntwia eto bia na no na farmers omo yi ni say we de eba ne say na amne because Ukraine na ono ye ntwa eto bia no wono betuma to ne de fofofo de ntia na no ma ye de ni say taxes ne no ma bia deda so nti na ma enoma no kwese 1 cedi na kwa 5 cedis enti Ukraine de ono obeto ne de 1 cedi abra equia form or you know metom 5 cities na 5 no and the same product one day na one betria obeto de 1 city no enti ama Ukraine no mana abedo ewo euro no nti farmers for send omo de omo nye se Ghana farmers mo omo betena wo saa no kokwekua for since akwabna boni demonstration no me hu se cocoa farmer bia farmers na aye nti de bia esisi wo mo enso mo nka hwe European farmers de omo de omonti se odogo bi na obe omo do tractors kese pa den car ko ba kese pa akozisi omo parliament ne major rules se omo maka bi antwam until se aban no be hu se ai yedi ka hwe efie akoko anse na ekohwe abontian akoko omo do omo ka se meme mbo Ukraine na emom se yedi ska podru nyina ba koma Ukraine no omo yama Ukraine kwan so de omo no ma bebrum ase omo market de Rawusem and Ukraine so no the kind of can say sanitary tester ye de test European farmers and said the no man be quality Ukraine no more packaging ni BBFN phytosanitary na Ukraine for nye bi into no be no man be ban so na say nye quality sa and I say it's not subject to that kind of stringent standards no nti no be and Obekaya EU for Treska bears 60 billion dollars or euros, one of them say it come Ukraine in the next 4 years. And the crown nama farmers and they say Bobo say European no muska Ukraine kama mwanka some farmers no omudia reho no sanity. And protest ni bi currently because of European Union yeah Belgium ne France ne Germany almost say Monte Keys over Ghana so a TUC say February 13th meaning say by that time the ABA 2 weeks a demo no ABA na aban atwam and I say what it is kakra and I say obe withdraw and I say on withdraw na ni nyina ne yekoyenim enti na de ewo ho no
Bomba, minka wano. Sama
yeah
woken. Engineers, you can say agricultural development bank the primary purpose of that bank, you know. And can bet my support to so Bomba dear, be means here. Almost decades, you know, as a bank and a Juba say,
and said ni moto no ye agree
ya
more but
say ya Bomba Mumia say,
o say no say ni omumbo agriculture ne kra man kofo hu say agriculture ban o matwa so ye na ADB nti wo adwun mu psychological obeju say ADB na won kofo adwun but they don't know what the A represent and nti no bank ye te en kroma 1965 ye te ye aye friend agriculture cooperative bank said the church history no at total time na yenya independence no na after them of no obi akọ eco bank ne standard chartered British fund the no munyeska nti so hwa ADB na ye the first development bank e wo Ghana aye te ye de be ye agric especially agric normal nti number of no so obon pese wo hwa ye ADB was established in 1965 by the Act of Parliament, Act 286, as the Agriculture Credit and Cooperative Bank. This is to meet the banking needs of the Ghanaian agriculture sector in profitable manner. So that's it.
Is it that maybe history na enimu na say but ya said I can believe in the way
distracted spirits and no because the nyansa buy no or no yati or administration at you so the was make I know on my website to meet the banking needs of Ghanaian agriculture and Ghanaian agriculture and then have the other so who into nipa ne manu se ba na woni made I have say omomoto no agric development omoto agric emo to the tin you agric emo agric ni bands na more na ba say asweche more
and agriculture
what is here enti no nyansem na ye ditia ye farmers na ye mom loan na kroma na address ye nye ne mom farmers soft loan cause oman ya uni food security no uni sovereignty oman uni food security se wo akodi a wo wiase nyina na se wani dia o ebe na obeti ase obeyisu obekọ adwuma obeware anase obeye normal human life living untimi you have to secure your food so enti 1970 na almost said in the agriculture development bank a champion I think say 1979 is still buzi ane Edo Akwantufuo so that say almost omoye bank na by 2011 na best one of the most extensive banks Ghana so enti when you now na with the ocean products grana almost one loans agriculture credit corporate banking na agriculture credit there enya a loan credit yin loan
credit union for farmers
na obi o si dan yo estate developers for na ye loans in them
like I said the primary purpose of that bank most majority of these people are PhD holders and they don't know
omunim but corporate greed capitalist greed almost switch say you come okuafo na percentage omo anka say ke bien ke normal no pen mark on sentine greed no omo pen okay because you say okoton dan na omo ton dan say say omo ton dollars $3,000
it's omo ton Ghana no $1
but that's not the idea and yen case wo personal interest wo pen ntia yes yen from cocoa farm because any farmers because farming in ebia beche basila no metua enye free okoton no buy na eno na yete napcon wo se nkromanya nsem no wo se bia farmer na kwaji loan o so otua nti ebede e man secured ebia farm gate price what I say intenie odua cocoa na ye odua ne no buy na national food corporation ye beto you better free farmers
no
yes there's always money creating sense say nipa be farmer na wo ka chem say de bia say kofon farming no da kwesibusa wo ye kwani farming no just say obi na nje ho but capital intensive
very, 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 very expensive.
And yes, so can say me farming in the way I mean and nan mo ye dia. And there's no make just say be asam crop kan nyanse ni. Na hu me na nan papa na mame o mu isu aso. Ka just me pese de in the Midwest combine harvesters.
Yeah.
Cultivators, implementers, ni implements ni tractor kese ni ye adwuma. When e den na want me or the for farming. But can you say oh Ghana lazy and call agric ma. Oh share. Bank is seeing money loan function as a capital city grant the market. Now bank by commercial bank in over qua. Now who one castle bank will agree to number crime more loan. Who call Ghana commercial bank on more loans or Greek. So what is it? Into your price. I rose him. So yeah, need one boy for Nipa Caribbean 1% out of the population now, and they are hijacky country, you know. Yeah, they say America can say 1%. Me the Ghana can make us a point something percent. And they Ghana. America they say 1%. And they this canina. So but still 1% go di America. Would they share Midwest no? Nebraska share farm. Obi farm kwa so sin furukum constituency. Obi farm. Oko hwe corner we dua ne wheat we dua. Jai. Combine business kwa ne kwa ebi kwa automated. Driver kwa ni no ye programming no nankasa na etwa. Na harvesting no man no na treasure you know we fa we ngwa de enya no we yi nyina de aka se nso a no za kwa ye fuel on say bibia enti when na senka wo koje besia what bobo agree na Minister of Food and Agri omodjuma ne say you have the data on baby your farmlands nyina enti mo no wa enti combine harvester ye de call ya ye twi kese ye ntwi asase ne kese nye kitro bi say ye kodi na china no de be se ne ye de ko farm e bi we de wa wodjuma because you say me koye national service or upper menya crobon obunjua banchi etwi gari asase da obi fa combine verse no ko so omu untimi to farmer obi a wo de aban de no wo de ama won nti no wo de do so a ye de harvester man tractors any graders ye kodwu wasase ne so de so ye bia na agric extension officers no be anything your agric colleges no kwada so ne wan no enti wo so pa the doctors of
no crap matter how many we already Ghana say CPA yeah I read the number of colleges number of colleges I it's not encouraging
bear 14 yemfa bi nka ho so
and secondary schools yes because secondary schools they mean say kukom grade secondary school
something bear 800 and something government secondary schools
really
they be agric in bear 14 but ye ka SS in there make ka SS in make agric in bear 14 colleges oh
wow
and you know say ye assign them by law no the agric extension students now we are or say assigning to all the farming areas you know the doctors of the farmers no much or maybe a new year because farmer no my dear that a fin and another so we're training
I just you have it now in New York. They say I bet now. We are not meaning to tell you. I just one of the best. Last one to church and cocoa na so far. They say we are veteran New York. I got not go yet, you know.
The farmer is supposed to be wealthy, not even rich. He's supposed to be wealthy.
I'm telling you, Bumadia.
Oh, man, be our own farming one. They are a rich nation. Almost in the agro. Because they feed the world. Oh, they feed the world.
Yep.
No, be a feed the world. Sorry, and make a end so na rare no when you are engineer no could you rare no.
David.
Farmers they feed the world and the teacher and so on. All professionals can boast, but they taught them all. The farmer is also a teacher.
Exactly.
Because when we say farming, when they can a exhibition field, because school no, ABNK. Akwasi yesu ni cocoa farm no yesu ya kwa excursion monko na part of government say hey you are part of the practical field until students kwa no mo say the cocoa cry ye bono obi how many people who say the cocoa cry new one
evi no
no say they say hata cocoa soling shoot yesu ya one some schools yesu ya soling shoot black pod only the friend black pod swollen shoot etiki e wo feel no say ye be koko a wo say say ade no swollen shoot na ka no ne hu say dey hu difference e wo so we na swollen shoot e kan wasem. This is how we develop any friend R&D, research and development. But said okay no ye pe bibia abenchi aben farmers na wo ho obi di nim de we di 80 90 nim de wo mpa odibiko wo mu so it e call me kai na mo university chester university mechanical engineer for aye bus na in reverse me say a bus can in reverse once was che bus e reverse na edi ya ko gina Pajo stadium na be hwe enim kwase so I'm for the can trap park restrictions yeah de na
can my engineering got
and call reverse so e go forward ever be hwe
radio.
And why can't you collaborate? So I'm informing in practicals, no every part of that.
Hey, that be but one day, Swami dear Okano, and want to be on my own. We can't see one of guys say Okano.
Limo. All the farm implements in tractors, wheelbarrow, cutlass, be up so ye be a Omojuman, who call to Swami, Maju assassin by 1/3. You're from Sumedu. This is a development organization. Sumedu, Swami, I think it's a Swami Mechanic Industrial and Development Organization. Smidu. Omna says omo car. Omni Dutch for be a collaborative. Sa pick up a hard body. Just say.
The Kabumbadia or my beer in Nyansa. Ya institute. One ya technical engineer institute one ma. And no purposely no na say omo na obi one ma. Ebia we school na aja or question the master being ten usua. But when the institution ever be training more advanced, any question of course spending the time 10 years engineering school or abubi na yetimi nkomo say wo kan anka agriculture equipment ni cars bi kombetimi aye bomba kombetimi aye. But I'm just saying, what can I say? Adwene no, nyansa na enu obi atrim. So when na e wodi pa ni timpa so a
wickedness. Oh, say idea cope in this capitalism is a disease, no. You buy a same of una by high. Na sisi wo omakwana wan kasa no say yeah.
Akasa na kwa bomba de si eja kasa e fed ye kura ma ye. When de bia brofia be high. Eh? 66 almost 66 7 years in here. De bia bronia house. De bia bronia house.
They be answer ba ebesua de no oba nso so nsesa ne normal
what be say amaya omunyina mo the same situation no onu atumpon
Malaysia Singapore omo de ba Ghana ne mamo abe Malaysia mamo abe and no mutumi de abe nyina ye antibiotics nyina ne no men na yom koko hwe Singapore Linkwan you or contemporary of Nkrumah or trans 30 years or yihye normal nyina ne Singapore. No, Singapore, enye in the package, and American
Singapore, small country, no, we are superpower rough. Sure, my economy more drew. Compared to ye detail, but my dear, if I can someone new with federal churches, and I don't meet him, yo.
So, and then make a son make us say. Sebi uba na obehu no mebia na wo kona se say kadi we din ka enye adibia enye challenge template ni da ho implement enye wo na odwe obi a research no just use it it's like no one journey be na research no would say easy obi to me year research 20 years some like say you amama be onko for lab some underground 20 years technology be because you
technology. So I say according to and I'm a Bloomberg or business say Abrafuna who said phone edit share ho kran na problematic. There be an phone kick out now Iran na way. Say some baby some we small Bluetooth. Bluetooth no ese wasum. Ana o now say bia me o bombard your number of nipa o pesa o no mo ye. Ni nyina o fie keke. Ti baby a wonam bia Bluetooth no she waso say. Obi frɛ wa so pesa e katia ready no wakate wo person pick anu apeke na nipa na kasa wo person message so etimi message with voice note. Anything with this AI voice, any dia bano. Tiabeka Krabomba, I don't need to test you. Send me betray, oh, can in a test it. Never many panel.
They say a normal technology, it is going even we can't even process a normal air course. So we'll call even Amazon. I told them Amazon me said that a normal was when it's a normal yaye. We'll call YouTube crochet crew a normal yaye China for some family cry there. Family said they must have to say obiti a crazy but a normal one technology mu or more life easy, Obiti bepomupana abayo ometuma ye bridge across 2 mountains
Yes,
bridge
obey because Bombay. Omono, oh, you know, yes, be or yes, be our infusion movie. Oh, yeah, because to say, or the or the different different to keke. Keke, be a 212 bridge and one no. Let me think that so. And then did that so. Kawasaki bridge, none did that so. Millions of years, none did that so keke. But yeah, the idea, the bed, dear, Kai, bet them any if you bet to any my bet and you bet it any agent home leaders. That's their primary goals. Like any can say yeah, there be a baha near Kuntoki. Ah, yet the Jumadia sounds, which will bet me yet the amount. Ye Jumadiana, Aquadane, what he be doing. So,
said ye can have Andrew Aquada Ghana and Yakwada waiting 4 or 5 years old when you're leukemia. And now some call your patient single for some BBH, but I can't. And no maybe a caden quam here bears and tis a bears $400,000. Would it not be some?
Anyone in the trading him. I had any idea.
I so
treatment is very expensive.
That can be sent because say blood cancer. Into a quantity cardiac arrest, or the cancer will be, but no was surviving. Into a Singapore for doctors that are calling American Mebuano. But we say, Oma take course and be brave, but I can't know maybe as a consumer, no maybe 1, 2, any travel in Aka. I'll say, wait, I could see you as a for with the Unma, Ocas Okoya, a bit num champagne, call a year. DJ Black in the Messiah, what Ghana.
Car, Bombardier, car, I'm going home. The listing of women give me a car, Bombardier.
It is a Singapore for no to a domonum san, no money if you didn't go be by operation. I did a bit more
competition or Moko, Bombardier, can't competition
of Ghana or say Ghana any free Nicrum Equia operation will be crum from her to Asia, she acquire better. I bet my ins to see me be a Colebukran or dialysis crime so many.
And the crowd don't know what the woman is over Candy and the Friday, they owe me and Gonu.
Teaching hospital.
Qualibu. Not true, Bombardier, we don't call it Jones what do can now call Jones or Bombardier. One here who call the boo restroom, which mean the debate 2 days, 3 days, now.
My maybe can also call operation when Jarida. Was who when
dialysis class and one dialysis. And the part who come on bed, you cry, and if that's so, that's what they say we are here. Eh, last year, me, Miss Me, who don't make a cry, I mean, Besame go view cry. One room. Me, who say hospital, where you say that 1 room per person, everything fully nyanya. Now that whole.
That's a house with the making.
That is for bar. That is for bar. Eh, or more you can go with you. Eh, I don't talk now. What?
A neighbor ultimately ring give a go straight to the kitchen.
Near the Abreu.
Go straight to the kitchen.
Near the Abreu. Eh, I'm found say worth billions of dollars. $1 trillion. Say what he for, say local mid or moon found. Oh dear, or primary purpose to say. Ombe you now what all. Huh? Ghana, Ghana hospitals are some now. Now, the nature of Confanoche Crown Real will be soon. So, young planning beyond to was a hospital. Ebian is silly, at Intebia 5 years, and I say to renovate it, and I say, any say, yeah, I know. The I know. Quite fast to see, sad or society. So, Areho, yeah, can't. That's the whole kind of correct because some people are. I'm what is that? Yeah, can't want them. But don't find Yejuma. They all cannot be Yejuma. They all cannot be Yejuma. Every. No, mechanoman, any year. I better want your percentage, baby, Eddie. When you're Cornwall. So, any year, or any year, on some fan come be inside your home percentage in any. See, that's what is going on, Bumba. That's what is going on. You know, there. I mean, you're now commentary. And say, I'm so my wait, mama, come other than that, and maybe Tuesday.
Yo, nti yebeda mo nyinaa ase wɔ hanom abɔ tu wɔ hanom ti no yɛdi adwumadi no nyinaa ebesi hanom na yakɔgye yahome nyameboa ɛyɛ ebnada yɛsa ɛbɛba nti ayɛ weekend nso no ɛyɛ efiada Saturday Sunday Monday nti yɛwɔ bɛyɛ sɛ 3-4 days saa mmere me kɔ no so ɛyɛ Nigeria team abɔ mmɔde ahyɛ Angola sisi wɔn kɔ semi-finals.
Yeah, Nigeria for just said me Nigeria for me te po mo kra me te po mo omoni Cote d'Ivoire no person mo kɔ finals.
Sisi ɔmɛhwɛ dia Congo ne Guinea ɛhɔ no Mali nso ne ɔkyena Mali ne Ivory Coast ɛna Cape Verde ne South Africa. Na go see ye ko na na football de bia na say West Africa say ye dominate sa.
Oh, ba on say Bombardier on say continent bia ni de onim ye. So ho say that na wo be kan be Japan. So ho wo be kan Japan ho asem ye nyini nche ye hwe adidie mu yie omu didi kama nche ba nyini nche pa Japan oboa. So ho e ba smartness ye nkeka machine mom ye mfa nye ye nti no wonder say Samsung ne ye kan say this Toyota ne Lexus ne other yi ni na free honum. But eba Ghana so ni Africa you can West Africa said na when am no of body adwene no no ye ni some facilities ni but we say Bombardier en fa kire honum na the ball si ye the ball ba kwesi ba gina na ye bo ye say free bibi pimpim eni ogbo ma me na me so ma ba ma wo kete na onim yi a na wo yi na obotos no wa ba ma me sao it do baby a ye say bibi the 4 poles nipa 4 we the we boy na we dey sia na ya bo so Sunday special so there anwem ho na dia koye ye ho so ho nti sane mani nyina kakran no na omudi nyini nti won say player no timi ya no otimi etu kwan kwa brochire a no say ko nya da exposure no that sports facilities no na eno so etimi aboa na ma ni mu eden etimi ya etu it I think say ye no ye play football Africans there West Africans there West Africa there be ye pe ball pa na Bombardier Sunday ye nkwa sore kramda no yakwakobo oncheni ya bo woncheni awie so ho but that East African way no omudie na kwakoye more of tourists so ho enyom ni sa and ma you said who omuti say Kenya say I don't remember my last time abomba me who say Kenya mo so ho Kenya ba Afcon me I don't remember my last time. So we say North Africa, North Africa and West Africa now. You perform football pass the Morocco and Tunisia. We share the track record there. Is there? We make check here. Bomb per ball. And a born for my ye. So you know, the NT me dominating no. You per ball from Nkran Bremwe even though say we don't have the facilities no. Baby any stadium. Edam cry baba. Oh, Edam cry wait my boy ball. I think that it's part of us. So, I mean, kind of soccer per se, no, acquire part of us. See, any year, but so there be a the number of sika player back with your tona. Hey, is old. Easy. No more kudus. Now we are because you have your cofanos. I don't know about Cobo, Nojiland, more a baha, but Sheska for the cotono. Ejuma be na won Ghana ebe ma sa returns nya krono na abebo a nya krono na betena Ghana abo wa ban mu a ejuma be na ebe ma sa returns within few years so this sports no ye ni here enye football nko a basketball any hockey ni rugby say na no say rugby say ayi for na ye word breast South Africa South Africa for na ye omo na ye the world best omo na ye world champion now as you know as we speak right now omo na ye WordPress. So not rugby, so no rugby mo any cricket, cricket ya Pakistan, money India, also almost any agro cry. He said, oh, I think I sports no. And yeah, blasters and when a castle there's so many fields are you better mention first night you who be Milo basketball and then in Aton so Bombardier. Now how many high schools require say how many basketball courts any one or Ghana. Meanwhile, we have Uncle we are dear pa you bomb when basketball no. We are dear pa table tennis more so See, we think say maybe blasters and one baby we been just carefree into young focus on any other anything I call a year, you call Africa, you call Olympics and African Games, I am more homodeno. So, yeah, more homodene. Sports in a dozen number of sports where one United States and China. Once almost some medals in go bomba, baby. Table tennis, China. I'm gonna have a first or a second. The whole world. See more table tennis. Ultimate bono de or done a whole 15. No asabo. The Ekumons or Boko African or I can't say Olympics. Not table tennis or better not China for once. It's a good bed or bed 20. No, they go no more they call. So as a table tennis, Ghana, you bought table tennis. You bought first in a kind of TT. So you could press Kakran and airborne. Tibomadias, yeah, visionary leaders when it comes to sports. And it then I say Debbie now, Yabaka Kofa will be minister of sports or Nimte Bomba, Wakwa, Professor BT baby or pay West in Legon. And I'm saying, Kasama party being to know, Yakofana better now, Konaka sports a minister. Meanwhile, has no clue when it comes to sports or Nim, not no a disca, not for Fraba, yes, Sakofa will be. Yadinaba because Abano eco campaign would donate $20,000. The funding question. It not question. Meanwhile, be a bombardier movie or Wako school with him when it comes to sports. Yet way to be, yeah, fan. No, Wako just a school no any experience holding no waste. She can't be honey pet, no fano. So, who share bombardier? So, who share, you can't say, a kata. The number of Africans or masters because because they don't have no chance of getting to that sports ministry. No, it was a cataphone or more vision or who knows no. I'm trying to experience no qualifications were not picking no. So I saw master as far as Africa and they buy a cry. So omo say uye kata ni uye kata for uye Africa now to him for any born out to me pass or made in no mafa no mama my citizen. So omo pane I hate bomba de be kakra no. Ube mo kata obeko obo say World Cup no dominate most wa kodu kwata finals. Na kata kro kete wena.
Kata this na dey be wan ha hala ha wan hwe enye na Miami for no akọ baby no.
And yes, I started another review. And over Apple TV, Apple TV Plus. Omuye MLS and inti. Omu ya no American. Yeah. So Saudi Arabia for so investment on my year no. Now okay, the Debia yaka want to say Bombardie. Yaka man for to say. How can you compare who to Onuma? Because you for you can say Inter Miami for investing you. But the number of quality players in America, the number of quality players are Inter Miami for investing.
Benzema munyina wo hon kan ho kwana you can't even think a second say players of this caliber will go to that region to play football.
David Uncle.
They don't know
Benzema, Ronaldo. Anna esa serve or more as a sport marketing.
Say we cry a captain former captain so Liverpool and we for buy yes. Omunyina ko ho sisi. Sadio Mane munyina so mo.
Sadio Mane hono mo. Just can wo she player no wa
do the incentive no. Ye kakra no so training. Oh, Ebeka can have video. Say attractive. Ebeka can almost the police beba say or say omuko or 90% be 90% of team be and so ye Qatarian and as be Emirati. So what as ye?
Yeah. Yeah, Anna sisi akra so no. Sisi akra me no ka say. Sisi me no ka say. Almost no place they tell me for market strategy. Market strategies. So omu promote because ye nyina nim si Ronaldo wo hwe ayi ekita na numbers ekita no na sa omu Arab prince omu omu construction bebre Amiri ni sa we onya de to na yi ba ko pre do you know how many of investors are ombeba ho aba nti so enya force nko but ebom so no sika Ghana wo hwe ye niema ye wo hwe Ghana sika enya free tourism ne yi mu a ke betim response no kra dia ye e dia na e fe se anka Ghana kubomba de minu we bia nyame ahira ye wo ya chocolate factory na blasters ko bobola na enya blast akra na kotoko na ye yibom so ho at ye ni sa vision na de be sa ne ma no ibomba ma minya na bo adwuma na
You better was you okay. Inti you better say akwasi yesu why sport ma yetimi ababa. Nsem say ensem do dɔɔso no so anu ya na de beka. Me say tie fon so mo feel mo tie bi pa. Me say e bi kasa an Ghana sɛ mɛyɛ de nti a yɛka no nyinaa sɛ wanka na wo sɛ ɛmfa ho a sɛdeɛ yɛka no Ghana sɛ Ghana mframa ho ana ɛmfa no ho yɛfa obiara ho nti wogya to a ɛbɛhye nti wɔ sɛ wɔka wode ɛka ka na ewu at least no mpanimfoɔ sɛ tɛkyɛma wɔ yɛmporɔ yɛka yɛbɛka sɛ sɛ akɔsi Yesu kan yo ampa ɛnti no sɛ dodɔ no anka na wo nko ara na ɔbɛyɛ the light a sɛ 99% deɛ esum 1% light ne ba a ɛhyɛ esum ntimi ndi kanea nso nkunim de biara da tun sɛ sama yɛ o Ghana yɛ ma light off na afɛ deɛ so a no bi no bi ani agye ezo bi a no bi nso na bo light abo saa ne teɛ so be the light brighten the corner wherever you are men ka sɛ neɛ wo ka yɛbɛka wa so hwɛ in this our modern world no don't be discouraged to be disliked. We call what social media. We can use a na on the dislike button. We bet many dislike button 1,000 when you like one. Emma obembu, and in the musa wo nipakron back out of the menu. You are the the one-eyed among the blind. Waka semono. Emra ye Copernicus oka say rather no we no the center of the earth. And planet nature normal se and in the 4-1 I said they be a say sun and ye no east na koto sun koto west and mum na movie around the earth not knowing say ye mum na movie around the sun no ye mum na movie around the sun enya na free ya for the Galileo move after the move discover Jupiter ni who says sample omo hwe say Galileo ye telescope say ye hu Jupiter na ye hu ni bi say ye mum na movie around the sun. But they were disliked. Copernicus Cocas asem no. Unse na enye no na edisu the solar system no. Sanity. Tasem o kan no kra he. Yes no kra. Say adao sort odidio so onumsuo so sumio it doesn't change no kra no. No kra no kra whether it is bathing, whether it is not bathing, whether it's sleeping or whether it's walking, it is still no kra. Tika the woman enipa nyina because you better with chama don't also turn your face to them. Can their opposition no na yemfa adwene enenemu a obon se wo de ne na wo kan no na abemu nti ye better mu nyina mase na obi anhwe no so ye nhwe ye didie so ye wo abochira men ka say ye ni hwe wo didie mu ye we are what to eat adwane odie no ene na honam so de na mo ti enye adwane bi akeke di balanced diet ubenya carbohydrate kakra protein kakra minerals kakra enchine kakra bi enchine is good but on say udi bebre na and the mama blood pressure no blood pressure na yi no the money by enchine sodium especially table salt na ye de go adwane mu no obi ho a na yira ye adwane kura wo de wo se de bi na okopa table salt mo piegum menum de nti ekomoje ni mu ana moja na spike no akwese de wo de imefin esoja no enoma mienu na ha nipa eno so na ede enchine na esichire so de ne diabetes so that's here nti adwane bi wo ho a plantain chips na ye wo de esichire wom ye wo de ye enchine na yi no obetime de beba susudi ka prefer bo befa de o my ginger no yo ginger variety no wadi enchine kakra bu pakra kakra fatum men ka se me de menum de enchine me de enchine no ye me ka se me de enchine ye mineral salt nso ye inti no ba hu se de obesi edi no esi chire nso so adwane ye kodi nyina banku ne abetie ne wanwan ye die nyina at the end of the day be kwaja ne esi chire wo mu ene fe no glucose no wo moje mu enti ebedi wo widie no ma onyankopon nyansa mu no what the idea to with them a pancreas and they produce BBF and so esi chene beda e ko muje mu a na pancreas ne tiles I see na endorse one who say yeah no trigger ade for insulin akwa say wo pipe or bonten na emosi no na bia if you run say oh abrantie fa sofi na kwosisa enoma na kwotete gata dum saa na pancreas ne de if you ra to hunye hu ya no fresh insulin say insulin ko na koyi ti insulin no na okọ mojenim na okọ sone wakoyi esiche ne fi mojenim wo say okọ iridium ne fa yi adwuma because carbohydrate the energy food one of the two na muscles na timi nante indi say du baby na say afide otima otiente na say wonya esichire abroso no so home hyperglycemia no it was under diabetes na wani nyina ye kakubu so dwonso saa cause body no pese oyi esichire no every system no dwonso na eskomdo so onum so na obedwonso onum so na wodwonso onum so na onwonso and we kokwa yes wonya diabetes so home yebu ye wo mo no muni saa de ne bi insulin omutimi produce ono ye type 1 no type 1 no na ye kan wasem into de bi also ye ko won panie saa panes ne board insulin na nipa ye no ebi na baby $400 ne yi na enye easy so home the type 1 ne they don't have any option or some type 2 ne friend adult onset no lifestyle ne de ba tuzo na also de woni mo de ene milo ubese gum say sichilegum was me tea pampa okay every say Joseph Abeneke mema Joseph Abenzu no ai menen be session kakra ai Joseph
yeah bombarded where
is there
where are the others?
Oh, they've spoken and some have left and Akwesi was still here. So you can still talk. I mean, it's Boja here. You can also take this opportunity to educate on one or two things. Mm-hmm.
I just dialed in anyway because on the mainstream it's saying you are offline. So when you go
okay. Just dialing. Okay, I don't know because someone is saying I don't know why. I don't know. But Akwesi was able to come. It's the same. Yeah, is this the one that I posted on the page?
No, I didn't go by that route. But
yeah, if you use that one, you can come.
Normally, you can listen behind the scenes on Modern Ghana or something.
Okay, yeah, Modern Ghana, Facebook.
So
okay,
that one is saying offline.
Yeah, up from Modern Ghana, no, but the one that I've been sending on the page, that is the direct link. Because it's copied right from there.
People who are not on the platform group, they will not have access.
Yeah. So sometimes right now I'll be sending it to you because I've been sending it personally to some of the members there. I forgot about you. All this, yeah. Anyway, so what happens? I mean, I don't know whether the Public Accounts Committee they went to call the CEO of the National Blood Service and they realized that she did restrictive tendering. Then which has caused financial loss to the state. So they were supposed to write a letter to the PPA, the Public Procurement Authority, so that they can have a retrospective approval. They will think about it, whether it is viable or they are supposed to do that, whether it's go to competitive. But they didn't do that. Maybe perhaps she knows what she was doing, that maybe that's the way they do their things.
Bombarded, give me a minute. Bombarded, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, you can hear.
Okay, Joseph ba obepeja nensa. Nti yesua de yese de yeka no Joseph abadia yebema no atoa so. Yebema no atoa so na ono nso abekire na adwe. Ansa na wanya ba de yebeka de ewo mu. Nti se de na meka no nti yenhwe yedidie yie. Diabetes carbohydrate cannibalism. Ade a wope carbohydrates no and the dane shichire ma no. Nti wan hwe hu ye na koye ye a ebe help. Okay, Joseph Osaba. Nti Joseph said they make and so they went to appear. She appeared before the Public Account Committee. This was even the 2022 Auditor General's report that they were able to detect that.
Exactly. That is 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's 2 years. So we are not even 2020. So by the time 2024 that we are in, we will be in 2026. So it's just always a lag So by the time you even do, maybe if the person has stolen money, maybe he or she has even left the country,
Exactly.
So it's a serious thing. So this way, I'm coming. Let me end it so that I can give you a better. So they asked, they surcharge the woman that she has to pay for the cost that she has rent, because she was supposed to do, she was supposed to notify the PPA by law. That's why we have established that law. So by so doing, she's trying to destroy the system that we put in place. So they surcharge her. And the most important thing is that they also refer her to the Attorney General for prosecution. That's where, some were saying that whether they have full confidence in the Godfrey, that meant that he will carry on with the prosecution, or we don't know even whether it's a planting or something that. And the committee realized that almost all procurement under the Ministry of Health, they do so or restricted tendering, sole source. That's what they found, almost. So this is one of the things that happened. And we also talk about the emission levy. I don't know whether you read about it, emission levy, which it came to effect yesterday. Then we also have the trade union also going for they also go on strike on demonstration on February 13th against the 15% VAT on electricity. So these are the major Ghana news that we have. But because it's Bojaye, you can talk about it, or you can say
Bombardier. Many of the corruption issues going on in Ghana, it's either procurement related, or all of them fall under lack of control. This morning, I listened to Joy News. Bombardier, what is Tiwa's position again?
What is
Tiwa? What is her position again?
She's in charge of Yoko.
So what is the role of Yoko? Is it not to address some of these things? Okay. And Tiwa was lamenting.
Yeah, she's currently the executive director at Yoko. Executive director.
Exactly.
She was the woman who said that the three women, the Takoradi girls have been discovered, and it was
a lie. It was a lie. So she was lamenting that this transparency report which came up, Ghana had 43%, and it was this and it was that. And what annoyed me about everything she said is, we need to be passionate about fighting corruption. Bombardier, you see, when you use this sort of descriptive or emotive words, we have to intensify, we have to be passionate. These are no solutions. No matter how passionate, how intensified you are, there are no solutions. They are not the tools you need. How passionate can you be? You are standing somewhere, somebody is stealing you, and you say, I'm passionate. Passionate about what? You see, when I heard her say all these words like emotive adjectives or adverbs, and so I said, this woman doesn't know what she's talking about. She has no clue about the job she's doing. By saying we should be passionate, is that a solution? Instead of looking at the sort of controls we need to implement and to intensify the controls, if the controls there are not working, find alternative hard-hitting controls to address the thing. You say passionate. I mean, if I was there, I'll ask him, what do you mean by passionate? What does that passionate entail? You are still there, so I'm passionate to fight. So how do you translate that passionate into action? But she has no clue. It is the controls and the processes we don't have. If the controls and the processes are there, it is easy to see who is violating, who is not complying with those things. When you have the controls, you have to have compliance procedures in place. They say before you go and secure this, you need to fill this document. You need to consult these people. So you see that these people, they are complying with all of these things. So where does the passionate comes in? Passionate for what? The passionate is no action. But Bombardier, you see, when you said the Ministry of Health, Ajimamenu, during NDC time, yes, the health minister during NDC time, was it not the chairman of the public account committee?
He's also the Sputnik 5 vaccine gate.
Yes, but you see, he was, when they were in opposition, he was a chairman of the public account committee. So he knows that procurement and everything must comply with a process. So why is he not practicing it? Why is he not practicing it?
That's why sometimes I don't know. That's where the UOCO comes in. I tell you, the UOCO is because I believe it's organized crime. Because wherever there's a goalkeeper there, I don't think the woman will just say that I'm doing restricted tendering without being ordered to do that, because they know that with restrictive, it's like you making jollof. You know that, okay, we need rice, and there are 1,000 people who can provide the rice. You go to your sister that, oh, Charlie, come and provide the rice. So the money stays wherever it stays. Yeah. You know, even though you have the right to do restrictive, just let the PPA know. So even if they even allow you, know that, okay, it's not your fault. You request the PPA. They will also go to the PPA and say, okay, what was your, what is the idea behind your approval? What directed your approval? They will know what is happening. Now that PPA, maybe the PPA says, don't take it to PPA, even if you take it to PPA. You remember the guy, the former CEO of PPA, what did they do to him? His case has died too. Somebody who created an ad hoc company to get all the government contracts. He's still working free. Yeah, but you have sycophants come to defend this. Do you understand? You have sycophants come to defend this. Bombardier is a lack of enforcement of the controls. Look, you see, in this part of the world, UK, America, Germany, and so on, they don't use or quote the Constitution to defend themselves. The Constitution is supposed to be the bottom line. The Constitution is supposed to be the last resort. Before they come down to the Constitution, they have to make sure that what controls, what checks and balances do you have in place? Because the controls would stop everything before you get to the Constitution. But in our case, because the people in charge don't have a clue about what these controls, the sum, the totality of controls is what makes up a system. When we are talking about system, is this? No, the sum, Bombardier, look at everywhere you are in America. The road network is a system. Have you heard American people using Constitution to defend any stupidity on the road? Oh, it's constitutional right, is this? No, they have the control on the transport system already. They have to make sure that if there are weaknesses in that aspect, they intensify the controls there. It has nothing to do with Constitution. But in our case, they say, hey, it's a constitutional right. Then you see people who claim to be lawyers talking rubbish, nonsense. Look, our inability to think in terms of controls. That is why we are where we are. Look, a place like Germany, Holland, hey, those people, they understand controls proper. But we are not wired to think like that. And the very few people who would move everybody to that, they themselves, like this Ajimamenu.
Somebody who is supposed to. Because the man is an accountant. But I don't know the top. Maybe he's a Ghana accountant. So those people there, they don't have anything. You understand? If you are IC something, Ghana, that one, they are thieves. Because here, if you are an accountant, nobody is coming to pile a whole file on your table, sign check, so that you can ask him, give me this before. No. Me, I can't remember the last time I saw a check in the work I'm doing here. Check. No. Everything is on the computer. If it is payroll, you go, you are giving the system your password, everything, you go on and approve it on the system. You don't physically sign check so that they will pile up on your table unless they give you money before you do that. This has all the controls. But go, before you can see this Ajimameni, go and see. You go there several times. The person will let you go. If you don't give the person money, forget it. So they don't do the job. When I heard Tiwa, we have to be passionate. Come on, what is a solution passionate? How will being passionate solve the problem? But that is all she knows. So to think by using these words, then they are, come on. Some of us, these things don't mean anything to us. There's high level of corruption, and all what you think, we have to be passionate about fighting corruption. What are you using to fight the corruption? That is the question. What are you using to fight the corruption?
Anna's principle.
The Anna's principle is supposed to be one of the tools. And that one cries small. It should be small.
Yeah, but corruption has really confused the OSP. The person who said he will use Anna's principle, he gave up. Even fighting Anna's. The person who said he will use Anna's principle. Now, if you remind him, cry, he will slap you.
You see, Akwantufuo, he talk anyhow. The same thing as Bawumia. Today I put something on the website. Did you listen to it? What the rubbish Bawumia was saying. Bawumia was talking about economics like an A-level student who just passed his A-level. He doesn't even understand what he was talking about. And that is the price we are paying now. All those things.
He's the head of the economic management team.
Oh, foolish man. How did he describe? He described the Professor Jambafo. That is Jambafo. Where is that Jambafo?
Was it not the Minister for Planning?
Jambafo. And has he planned anything?
I think they've eliminated that position.
But what has that Jambafo planned?
Planting for food.
We have a solid economic management team, Professor Jambafo, and this. But
when Bawumia was in opposition, he was having the true state of the economy. It's not even the time that he's supposed to be doing that for us to know the true state of the economy. Right now, $1 has crossed the 12 cedi barrier.
Bombardier, if you just oppose all Bawumia said to what is happening now, and you even listen to some of the things he was saying, you could see clearly that this guy is an amateur. He has no clue what he was saying. You understand? He was, all what he said was an A-level student. Like, when we're doing A-level economics, you answer that question, you just, how do you improve our Greek? You just list things you don't even understand. Because that's what you've read from the pamphlet or the textbook. You understand? You write rubbish. Look, A-level economics, I had A, straight A. You understand? You just answer the things. And I remember myself, at that time, I don't think I answered stupid questions like Bawumia was doing. Look, me, Bawumia, Before the Akufo-Addo selected him, I have friends working at the bank who were saying, hey, this. I said, look, Bawumia is nothing. You understand? Bawumia had a chance to work
when
at
he was
Bank
working
of Ghana.
at Bank of Ghana.
Yes, Bawumia had a chance to work at Bank of Ghana because his family connections or they know people. That's why they put him there. That is how we do in Ghana. He didn't go there on merit. He didn't go there. Bombardier, if Bawumia knew any digitalization, why didn't he digitalize the bank? If he knew anything. Why didn't he digitalize most of the operations of the bank? Why? Then all of a sudden, because of
the Bank of Ghana after leaving Zimbabwe, because then Zimbabwe, I think he was given a contract to revive the Zimbabwe economy, and he couldn't do anything over there.
So he didn't do Zimbabwe economy, which was suffering from hyper inflation. Can he come and do Ghana one, which we're not experiencing that? No. Bombardier, the people at the helm is the problem. The quality. I mean, Tiwa, how come Tiwa, head Iyoku? Tiwa. How? I mean, she doesn't even know what she's doing. All what she knows is she's the executive, that's all. So just coming to say something, that is all she can do. And you made mention of the Attorney General. All these cases they refer to, we will not go anywhere. We will not go anywhere. We are not fighting corruption. The corruption, we are, because the corruption, we have to implement controls. And I feel one major control we can implement is the need to have procedures and limits and so on gift giving. Gifts. I thought the OSP would have implemented such a national policy to control gift giving. Gifts.
But gifts is already in the status. Just as in the US, the president, you have to declare your gift.
Exactly. Because it's a policy. It's a policy with controls in it.
It's in our Ghana status. You have to declare a certain value of a gift. But you see, the thing is, the only problem you have is enforcement.
But which statute?
It's there. I'll find out. But it's there. The gift and everything is
Bombardier.
But they don't enforce it.
Bombardier, I've been telling you, if you have the thing and you are not enforcing it or implementing it, you don't have it. They say, okay, this is the major road. Don't go and jump on the motor, that major road. And people are jumping and nothing is happening to them. Do you have any control there? Don't jump this fence and you are jumping. People are jumping and nothing happens to them. Do you have any law? You don't have anything. So this thing will be saying, we have all the laws. Your law, you don't have any laws because it's not working. It's not working, period. Because if we need to be monitoring it, the laws we have, are they effective? If people are jumping, is it because the wall we have is not too high, or we've not secured it properly? You have to monitor it and find a way to intensify it, to make it effective. But the fact that we wrote something or there's something on it, we expect the thing to work. That's
Abe,
yes.
Mr. Abe, I'm not trying to cut you, but I just want to, add something to what you were saying. Abe, in Ghana, the laws favor people who have money. Money, MONUY, money.
Yeah,
if you don't have money, and if you get yourself into trouble, you're done.
Yeah, because the people who are supposed to enforce this thing, they collude with the people who have money. So nothing happens to them. As against this part of the world, the people who have money or the people who are in higher authority, when the law catches them, they disgrace them. You finish. That will be your end. in this part of the world. When the law, you are certain level in society, and you flout the law and get hold of you, that if you don't take it, that will be your end. But in our place, it is the opposite. You understand? It is the opposite. Akwasi, tell me, who can say he's going to catch Akufo-Addo if he flout any law? Who can say he want to go and catch Akufo-Addo? They'll say, even psychopaths will say, you don't respect it. You don't. Tony Blair, when he took this, police arrested him to go and clear himself. Ghana, can you look at Baumia's wife? This woman killed somebody in the entire. Who? When I was saying it, people found it to be too strange. You people, you are extreme. You are this. You understand? The woman has killed somebody. Somebody has died in doing her business. They say this is unheard of. She's this, and she's second lady. If she's first lady, she has to be held to account. Then you leave this and you say you are fighting corruption. Unfortunately, we see corruption only in terms of money. But corruption is not only money. Abuse of position is also corruption. And abuse of position is mostly what we have in our part of the world. Because the people in position of authority, you can't question them, you can't hold them to account, and so on. Otherwise, why somebody say order from above? Who is above?
He's only in Ghana that something like this order from above.
And that above are not above the law.
Order from above. Can the Bible give instruction? They say order from above. Akufo-Addo order. So those people, they are above the law. So when small guy was telling him to remove his pioto and things, he said, this one has any authority to say it's above. Small girl caught you in aeroplane, says remove your drawers, remove your this. You wake up tomorrow above. We have a problem. Do you understand? That is why I said the mindset required to move Ghana forward is not what we have around. Do you understand? In a society where, by virtue of people's position, they think they are above the law. And you have sycophants. And even people, because the Attorney General will not let you go if you want to challenge Akufo-Addo. No! They'll find every means possible to mess you up and kill the case, cry. Do you understand? We have situations. The case, Akufo-Addo ruled the case already before it reached where it reached. This former Supreme Court, something how they call it, former Chief Justice. You see the way they kill his case. He's gone. He's chopping his pension, chopping our money, despite all the stupid thing he did as Chief Justice. You see? No, it's the corruption. The what people are taking in the offices, they are the small ones. Because what the big guys are doing is what they are also following. So that is why I feel the mindset of the people, the quality of the people we have around are not the people who think Ghana around. No way. No way. You think Bawumia can arrest or Bawumia can cause arrest of Ken Ofori-Atta? No, he won't do it. Because the guy is trying to prop him there. I don't know, it's something. It's something. It's something. So Bombardier, I've been telling you, the people in positions, most of them, about 90-something%, they don't know why they are there. They don't have a clue. A typical example is this Tiwa. She has no clue where she is. She has no clue what she's doing. She has no clue. You go to EC, it's the same.
Sometimes it's not funny, or sometimes
I go see. You don't believe me, do you?
The way you said it, she has no clue. Hey, Ghana.
Look, when this IGP started doing things, I said, look, the rot in the police is not outside, though. The rot is inside. Clean the inside first. Do you understand? Because the outside there is like aesthetics. You want us to see you are doing something. But the rot is inside. Eventually, you saw what happened. You saw what happened. Our police force, they catch people with drug, and the drug will turn into something else. Then you leave them and come and chase us on the road. If your internal controls are not working, how can you project it to outside? They catch you. If you are able to find your way, bribe one or two people, your case die. These are people inside. I don't know, but man, I will see your people. You need to go and advise them. You need to. Either you join them, or I don't know. It's unfortunate. It's all the.
I will advise who? These people. Yeah,
but you can also be sycophant and talk, praise them more than they give you post.
Me? Over my dad, Abby.
Be sycophant, they give you one post, you buy 4 or 5.
It's a post stadium. It's a post stadium. So that we show video. It's a post stadium constructed at the cost of $40 million for CAN 2008. In 2021, Finance Minister said renovation was 90% complete. Now in complete rooms.
Well, these people, I don't trust them. I have to see who's really got to do. I don't have any update when it comes to AC phone. I don't have any update when it comes to AC phone.
2008, CAN 2000, almost spending $40 million. And the 2001, the renovation was 90% complete.
This afternoon, I saw a book, The Football Fans Guide. It has listed all the sports stadiums we have here in the UK. They're describing how you can get there. They are describing the history. I mean, it's just beautiful. Every football ground here. They came to me and said, hey, so Ghana, what football grounds do we have? What football grounds?
Ohine Sports Stadium. Sunyani Coronation Park.
You got AstroTurf. Name the AstroTurf. Convert to Sports Stadium. AstroTurf.
No sports nation will even put AstroTurf as their main type of field. AstroTurf causes more injuries to athletes more than anything. You see, the thing is plastic. The thing is plastic. So if no athlete will what do you call it?
And Bombardier, Ghana, the way the sun is hot, the whole thing will be melting. Or to be soft.
It's wrong.
So when you start,
but I remember 5 years ago on Akwantufuo Radio, I talk about it. The injuries. You see, like I was saying here, because maybe we are not in the most of the place, maybe time conscious, so they just do that because about everything. We want everything to be automated and here, but not like a tropical country where you have the grass can grow naturally if you even plant the right ones. You only have to fix the water hose and whatever, and you take care of it because we have ground.
But Bombardier, you know these people when they do the AstroTurf, they will be monitoring the AstroTurf on the computer, or they will be using system to monitor the AstroTurf.
Yeah, they have one. They have one here.
But ours, the free range.
I remember. Name one AstroTurf in Ghana. They monitor like that.
I remember there was one astroturf somewhere in Accra, and you even see ghosts were even chewing the plastic grass. And some the what do you call it, that barb thing, that fence, the barbed wire fence, they are using as drying lines.
Mm.
They've hung their,
We are not serious, Mama dear.
Guy.
and they'll be resuming soon. They're coming back for recess.
They've seen AstroTurf somewhere, so they should also go and do some. God, these people.
You know that, Abe, what are you talking about? Do you know that amount of percent people will be taken from this AstroTurf project?
Yeah. And when they say Bombardé, look, yesterday I was discussing with some, I think it's you before. So, you know, so this road network we are doing, the contractors, do they give let's say guarantees or warranties? Do you understand? Because when you give a guarantee or a warranty, let's say 5 years or 10 years of the road you've constructed, you have to do it well, because if it spoils within that period, you incur costs to do it. So you have to do it properly. But in Ghana, they will do this one road in less than 3 months. It's messed up. Do this
because Abe, the amount of money that have to be used for the road, they will just divide it by 2, 50% for the for whoever that loved that project for them, and the 50% for the construction. Yeah, so that's
so
what is going on in Ghana.
So where is the fault lie?
Ask yourself, Abe. You're asking me.
Because I see when people come and discuss things like sometimes you think here they will get. I don't think that there is no road in this country which hasn't got any guarantee on that. When you construct the road, you have to give guarantee or some sort of warranty on that. And what they even do is there's something we call retention money. Retention. Every construction work you do here, there's retention. The retention is they will keep some percentage money for the number of years you want to give, so that after the retention period, that the money will be released to you. If there is any fault, they will use the retention money to repair the thing or fix the thing. So I don't know. I don't know. Bombardier
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Let's hope for the best.
So
Maybe
all these degrees, this we hold is useless. Somebody, you see somebody Kuntai, this Kuntai come and talk. Look at Baumia, look at his deputy, look at the guy Boate or something, the one following him to want to be minister. All of them, they talk. When you see them, their neck and face look puffy, like what would I say? Like holding PH everything for nothing. And come and talk. They want to talk.